Oh, my bad. I didn't see y'all there. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, you already know what time it is. You know my beat. You know my style. You know this podcast. You know it's wild. What up, dog?
What up, y'all? I'm Stubbs.
I'm your boy, Adrian, KD. Got the spot. Caught the shot. You already know what time it is.
The other guys.
Come on, man.
We saw a bush and we jumped for it.
Hey, you know, I got to give you credit, man. You repping the Wolverines today. I got the Wolverines on today.
Yeah, I meant to have them send me
Anyway,
some Duke gear or something.
Before he say some bullshit, which I know he already did. Hey,
Dukes, I ain't say Buckeyes.
Hey, but it's all good because, hey, today is a great day. We got another special guest here in the house. This man right here that I'm looking to over here at my left. This man right here was born and raised on the west side of Detroit. He's a writer. He's a composer. He's a producer with experience working with alongside of both underground and major artists. This man right here is the vice president of Dalladda, I hope I said that right, Corp record label. He's an influencer known for keeping a low profile but focused on his craft. Today we want to welcome our special guest, my childhood friend, Mr. EB3. Welcome to the show.
What up?
What up with you, my guy?
Not much.
How you doing today, my brother?
Pretty good.
So glad to have you, man. It's been a long time coming since we chopped it. Actually, since we grew up, you know what I mean?
For sure.
You know, you're doing your music thing and everything. What got you into music?
Since I've been a child, played saxophone, flute, drums, things of that nature. Went on to be in marching bands, concert bands, and stuff like that. And it went to the digital side, so it never really stopped. But I started doing video before I ever did the music thing.
Video?
Video production.
Oh, you did? What have you shot?
A lot of like little short films, stuff like that.
Okay.
Treatments and stuff for Tubi movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but before I had the education for it, I was doing that kind of stuff in Atlanta back in like '97.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But really focused on the music, you know, a few years ago, actually being known for doing it instead of just being underground quiet with it.
So it's like you had to develop a love for the music, huh?
Well, I always had a love for the music, but I just never thought that, you know, everything I was doing in life up to that part would take me anywhere. Mm-hmm. So it was my own personal thing.
Okay.
You know
Have you ever taken your talents to the church?
Oh, yeah, I actually do gospel. I had a gospel group a long time ago. We used to go to like youth homes and, you know, preach ministry and stuff there. I'm not so religious, so to speak, but that's a lot what I do now too. Gospel
Do you feel like
music.
only religious people should really make gospel music?
No, because I do it for the love. No, because
You do music for the love, but not gospel music for the...
not necessarily because I love music. I love gospel music. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So say if I'm not a country person, but what if I like a lot of country music?
So you like all forms of music. It's not just one form.
Yeah, and I pretty much produce all forms of music.
What's your favorite? If you had a favorite genre you would have picked, what would it be?
R&B.
R&B?
Yeah, I'm an R&B cat.
You got any favorites? What favorite artists?
It's controversial, but you know, but really like I said, if you're not judging the artist, like R. Kelly, man, like you can't music wise, R&B wise, stuff like that. I mean, if you're not looking at his past, you just judging by the music. Mm-hmm. Undeniable.
But you're not the only one to say that, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people are arguing that.
If you're being honest with yourself, not being fake about it, it's like you can't hear if it's undeniable. You can only fluff it or add yeast to the situation, try to take yourself away from the fact that it sounds good.
No,
I think only mature people can separate art from artists. It's a bunch of people just can't do it. Like once you hear a scandal,
Yeah, but that goes with a lot of things. Like I'm not a real feelings-based individual, right? And you notice a lot of individuals are so different because of their feelings. You take your feelings out of everything, it's that what it is. It's there.
Then it's just business, though.
It's just business, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
but don't that make you more cold-hearted when it's just business?
I believe it takes that in business.
there's no friends in business.
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, even with friends and stuff, it's one of those things that break friends apart and stuff like that because it's this business. You bring your feeling side to it. Like we boys, though, that don't make everything right.
You know the saying that says it's just business, never personal.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's never personal, but that's just.
But you know, that's a saying.
Yeah, it's a saying.
It's not reality.
Yeah, it's not reality. But yeah, I'm a logic-based person. Like, if it makes sense, it makes sense. I can't put my feelings into it to try to switch the definition of words, which a lot of people do.
Now, let me ask you this: what are some of the favorite artists you work with?
I'll say certain artists that you may not like, not household names or something, but like Note with a K, Scotty Mac, Tim Black, Toy Soldier. She's a female artist that's really kind of doing her thing right now. She's Toy Soldier.
Toy Soldier. Where's she from, by the way?
She was born and raised here in Detroit, but she's out of Texas right now.
Okay.
Big Tudor, that's a female artist as well. You know, she sings and rap.
Okay.
8 Mile Slick. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him.
I'm not familiar. No, I gotta look.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of these artists, like I said, like I'll say, in with the forecast very near future, these names you'll be hearing again.
Now, let me ask you, now, how do you find these artists? Like, do you had a relationship with them before you got to work with them?
Well, my major relationship was with my label mate, Scotty Max.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We grew up together.
Salute.
Our production company is called Ward and Mac, you know, off the Dalladda label, because Ward and McKenzie is our cross streets where we grew up at. And Dalladda's been around for years.
How long?
We say 10 plus years. 10 plus years, put out a lot of music, a lot of videos, things of that nature. You can go and look on YouTube and see a lot of our work and stuff like that. But when I came along not too long ago, we just kind of rebranded ourselves. So we came out with a new approach to music where, you know, they were feeling like, hey, we're going to maybe branch off and do little different things, kind of stick with the music. You know, I came along and had a lot of different, brought my sound to the game, put it that way. My particular sound to the game, and it kind of catched on with everybody and kind of put the, you know, battery back in our back. You know what I'm saying? So we rebranded, came out, and like right now, I would say within the last 6 months to a year, we put out a lot of quality music.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything on Apple Music right now? Any other platforms?
Yes, like probably 30, 40 songs.
Really?
Yeah.
So if they want
including albums.
So if they want to look up your the Dalladda, you know, music, do they just type that in, or what do they look up?
Oh, they can go right to the website, it'll direct them wherever they want to go. But it's on all platforms. But it's just Dalladda Core.
Dalladda Core. Could you get the people the
CORP.
name? Can you get the people the full name? You know, whoever want to look you guys up.
Yeah, it's DalladdaCorp.com.
Okay.
That's our actual website. If say you were to go to YouTube or Spotify, you could just put Dalladda in there and it'll pop up something from us.
2 L's?
2 L's. Okay. Yep. 2 L's, 2 D's.
Okay.
Now let me ask you this. I know you love making music, but what else do you like about what you do?
I'll just say finished product. You know, like I used to be a barber back in the day, and I always say, like, I pertain that to music because a good barber know when you're done. You know, the line of everything. You know when you finish to take that cape off, you know? And it's like, with my music, I don't know. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't know when, oh, that's it. You know, that's it. And you constantly surprise yourself. You know, and I think that's what it is, the mystery of music. Like, you don't know what's going to come out just because your thought process is there right away. You have to do it. You know what I'm saying? When you find your way through it and everything, here the finished product, you just, you know, like, dang, that came out of me. That came out of me.
Right.
I did that, you know what I'm saying? And so I think when you're surprised that you did it, I think a lot of times that's when you're going at a good part of knowing it's a good song. You know, because sometimes I'll listen to something the next day, or I'll go weeks without listening to something just to play it again, and I'll be like, man, I made that. Like, kind of not even remember what I was doing when I made that song. You know what I'm saying? And that's like exciting to me about music.
Now I know you mentioned that you play instruments. In your opinion, what's your favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument, like I said, my favorite instrument I don't play fluently, and that's like the guitar, all guitars. You know, I play saxophone fluently, drums fluently. You know what I'm saying? But unless you're in a band, you know what I'm saying, you ain't just say I'm a solo drummer just out here making records. You know what I'm saying? The saxophone, the same thing. It's not like a hip hop R&B albums with saxophones, mostly jazz. You know.
Do you think there are any albums with you per se that focus more on the saxophone, that have a saxophone rhythm to it? Because I want to say, like, if we were to bring up an artist who actually use saxophones in their beats, the only thing I can think close to that is probably Alchemist.
Probably Masego.
Yeah. Outside of your solo artists that do it, like Boney James, Grover Washington.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Stuff like that. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll say that, but not a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
You know.
But let me also ask you this. When it comes to, like, composing music or producing music, what would you think would be the most challenging thing about it? Would you think it'd be engineering or just putting the beat together?
I say neither. I think it's the pre-thought process. Like, if I'm not really feeling where I want to go in the music, I don't touch the equipment. You know, I don't really want to go out just play and see what I'll come up with. It's like I got to kind of have somewhat of a thought in my head before I go to it, you know, and try to stay on that thought. You know what I'm saying? And to get what I'm looking for. So the engineering part, I would say, like more difficult parts would be something like that, the engineering and everything like that. But I think like the thought process initially, because it's a lot of people that can make, music, but do you have flavor? That's what I tell everybody. Flavor and taste is the biggest components in music, and you don't hear nobody say that. You know what I'm saying? If you got flavor and taste, that's when you can get other people to like your music. Other than that, it's just music. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have taste, it's just, and it can sound good, you know what I'm saying? But if you got a lot of flavor, that flavor lets you know you can be in tune with other people's ears.
Let me ask you this. What artist do you think has a lot of flavor in your opinion? It could be who you work with or just mainstream in general.
It's just so many.
If you were to have a top 3.
I would say like right now, like today, it'd be like Bossman D-Lo. I just love his style and cadence. Yeah, Bossman, it's his style and cadence. I just love how he in the pocket when he rap, and how he come off the beats, how he come off the words, how he lace it, and how you find yourself in the beat. It's just a little different. You know what I'm saying? And I still go back like the Busta Rhymes, stuff like that.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Somebody just fluid and can kind of do anything. Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from the roots. He's one of the people that I'm so surprised he ain't just like had a crazy run with solo stuff, but he's not that, Can
we talk a little bit more about Black Thought? I'm not saying he's underrated, but when I'm saying, no, he's not underrated at all. It's just his talent is so massive. Like his freestyle talent is unlike somebody I ever seen before.
Yeah, he's not underrated, but not rated enough.
That's the best way to put it.
So that's the thing.
In that gray area.
Yeah, and it's like what he could do if he do it. So that's why I look at a lot of people. Like if I look at female R&B artists, like Jasmine Sullivan. That's like one of my most favorite female artists, right? But I would say like Jennifer Hudson. Like you look at her voice, right, and everything like that. The production behind her don't put out stuff that just be like, dang, that's a dope single. But she can get on any dope beat and blow it out the water. So it's like, what's that production behind you that's keeping you from just dropping them dope singles when you know that person got the talent?
Sometimes do you think that's the industry stunting your growth because they don't want you to be that big?
No, because there's money involved. Like they're not going to be involved in you if they can't get feed off of you. So
there's plenty of artists who can get signed then shelved because they didn't want you to be bigger than their lead artist on that label, like Eminem or a Beyonce or something.
In that situation, I can kind of see that, but I still think that's, in my opinion, don't make no sense. Yeah. Because I would feel like, let's say if you had just look at like NASCAR or something like that, right? 2 individuals on the team, right? You only want one of them to win, or you want both of them. Either one win, you good.
Shake and bake, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, anyone win, you good. And that's how I would look at it, like with a stable of artists. You know what I'm saying? Because you get too political and stuff like that. Like, I think they like you a little bit more because you're a little more flashy or something. I think that's what they're looking for. If I got a whole set of people all different, whatever, I want y'all to race to the finish line. Like whoever get there.
I think a dominant label is a label that had 2 or 3 people like over the game at a particular point in time. Cash Money had Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne at one point in time. Shady Aftermath, of course, or I'm sorry,
Slaughterhouse.
Interscope.
Yeah.
You had your Dr. Dre, your Eminem, your 50 Cent. It's like you just certain. But you got those other labels. They're so minute in their thinking. They're not thinking about having more than one successful artist.
Yeah, and I think that have a lot to do with artists with the power in the record label, right? So I'm not saying Snoop is that person, right? But say Snoop, he had already cemented his name in the game, and it's a new person to come along, and Snoop, even though, the artist, let's say the label gonna listen to him or whatever, and the new artists come along, they hot, whatever, but Snoop like, hey, I'm about to drop an album.
Fall back a little bit.
Tell them fall back a little bit. But the hater part about it would be like, dang, I don't want you to drop for me because I don't want to put nothing on after that that might not hit from you, and you brand new.
So would you say timing is everything when it comes to that?
Yeah, timing, but at the same time, I think if you put out great music,
It's going to
It don't matter. You know, that's why I tell, like, even the people within our label, just drop good music. Like, don't overthink nothing. Like, don't. But that's why we don't try to do a lot of promo. The album we just put out now, organically doing real good in numbers.
Can you name of the album?
Dalladda Forever. It's our collaboration album.
How many people, artists on the album?
Like 8 artists on the album. You know what I'm saying? Including me and my label mate Scotty.
Okay.
So we on there too. We rap too, things of that nature. But I'm not a rapper. But you know, if you hear certain things on there, you think I can rap. You know what I'm saying? But it's just music. You know?
Now, did you have another?
No, go ahead.
Beat battles. Have you ever participated in one? Whether online or in person?
I'll say in person on a lot because it's iron sharpens iron kind of deal. So you do it for sport, but you don't want to do it to the point to where, you know, a lot of people that I do that with are people that I've like known real close with. So I don't want to go into competition in front of the masses with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we just do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way with. You heard that song? What's that? Menace with LL Cool J and Eminem.
Yeah.
Whatever like that. And that's what they were saying. It's like, okay, once you drop a verse, it was like, oh, they throw their verse in the trash. You know what I'm saying? And then LL said he wrote a verse, sent it to Eminem. And Eminem was like, okay, my verse ain't the verse I gave you that made you rewrite. I don't want that no more after what I heard you do. Throw that away and start. You know what I'm saying? That's how battling to me as far as like beats and tracks.
You remember the song, Young Buck had a song years ago called Stump?
Yeah.
What did you think about that? Because I want to say it was him, T.I., and Ludacris. I want to say Ludacris rapped second, so he was able to hear T.I.'s verse, and then he was able to come behind him. How do you feel about that? Do I got all the 3 artists correct on that song?
I believe that's all 3.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But what I feel is all of them cold.
They all cold, but they had beef at the time.
Yeah.
And that's what I think was messed up about it.
Yeah.
That you let the opposition hear this guy's verse first, and then he is able to write something to it. And like you said, in the case of Eminem, I get to see what you wrote and throw it away. He didn't give him the option to throw it away and come back with something better.
Yeah. I think that's part of the shady part of the game too. But if a person's confident enough with their lyrics, I don't think it matter. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not really going to battle, because I do think that people, when they collab on songs, like behind their mind, it's like, I'm gonna have the most fire verse. You know what I'm saying? But I think if somebody just think they fire already, they don't care.
At the end of the day, you want the whole cake to be good or the whole project to be good.
Yeah, but look at Snoop, right? I'll keep going back to Snoop, but to me, Snoop don't even have to have the best verse because it's Snoop's voice.
And he got the flavor, like you said.
Yeah, it's his voice that people want to hear. So Snoop can fall at the first verse, second or third verse on a collab album, but it's like when he come in, you don't really care what he's saying because that's Snoop Dogg's voice.
And he got flavor.
Yeah, and he got flavor. There we go back to
So what
that.
do you think about when he went to be with Snoop Lion for a while?
Just seeing what he can do differently. You know what I'm saying? The music game is one of those things I think sometimes you get so many people in your ear about maybe something new. If you put out so many albums and things like that, you be like, man, I'm going to come back the same way that I did the previous 10 or something. I'm going to come out different, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was something that, I wasn't really super excited about it and that kind of stuff, but then he went off to the gospel and certain different areas where, you saw more creativity and stuff like that. He was more open than just a regular rapper.
Do you got any favorite songs from Snoop? Or favorite album in general?
Dog Pound.
All day.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, nothing to compare to that, even because to me, it's not necessarily the lyrics or the rap, it's the production. That production, man, that's West Coast to the fullest.
Speaking of West Coast, how'd you feel about the production standards of what came out of Death Row Records?
Dope. Dope, man. I love all that Death Row stuff. All that stuff back in the day, man, is undeniable. And that goes with a lot of different music.
You know why I bring that up? Because when I listen to a lot of their albums from back at that time, and when you listen to something like Deep Cover, produced by Dre, that production was phenomenal at that time. Yeah. Even though they made it for a movie, but still, just the song by itself was timeless.
Yeah, and that's another thing, like, soundtracks should be killers on certain albums and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Because they stand out. A lot of songs that come off soundtracks came off that album or the album soundtrack, you know what I'm saying? But to get on the soundtrack, it got to be something hot.
And I'm glad we're on this topic, too, because it seems like soundtracks today don't match the same energy that it did back in those days.
Not at all. But I think one of the things is a lot of movies right now ain't shit.
That's big facts right there.
So
yeah.
how you know
Yes,
what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
you know, I'm gonna come on and kill the whole movie with my, 8 bars. You know what I'm saying? The movie ain't really saying that, and it ain't pulling no good rapper or artist to the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like the movie. They want me to come and do a soundtrack. It's like that's when it's just business.
Now, anybody knows me knows that Friday #1 is my favorite movie. Now, in correlation to what you said, one of the major songs, soundtrack from that movie is Ice Cube, Throw Your Neighborhood in the Air, boom, boom, boom. If you don't care, look at the video at that time. It matched the same energy of the movie. And it's like you said, we don't have that no more in today's movies.
I don't know why. See, this thing too that kind of, I guess, pisses me off about projection, so to speak. Right? It's like, even with like let's say all the technology and stuff we have now, right? You got more kids that can't read. We're not expiring as much as we can from when we didn't have all the tools. Got all the tools in the world now. You know what I'm saying? But think about all the people who invented stuff. All the geniuses who made, the automobiles, buildings, and the microphones and all that other kind of stuff before the internet. Now you got the internet to tell you every single thing, how to even make a microphone, or go on YouTube and stuff like that. And we don't have as many people doing what they were before.
Our memories are terrible too. Like, how many phone numbers do people know now?
Yeah, but a lot of times that stuff that was made up to do that. You know what I'm saying? We were made to be stuck. That's when they would say stuck in the matrix. Like when they put all this stuff in front of you. You ever think about this? This is how I know I'll be stuck right in the matrix a lot of times, right? I'll have money to invest in something, to do something, right? And I'm like, man, let me find a good ass idea or something on the internet. And guess what happened? 20 good ass ideas come. So what do? I'm stuck and don't do shit. Because something constantly coming is better than the last thing I thought of. You know what I'm saying? So I won't really want to do this, but then something else, and then something else. When you stay distracted, a lot of times you stay still.
You overloaded.
Yeah.
Sometimes just choose. Next time you do that, just pick one.
Yeah, but it's like
one
but at the age I am now, I went through those years of just picking one.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? So and a lot of times, like even when you pick one, you kind of have to put the blinders on to not see something else over here. Because it'd be like, oh, that's what I'm doing. And this, and this. So it's almost stupid not to go there. See what I'm saying?
Do you think technology kills creativity?
I don't think it kill it, but I do think it puts it on pause. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to have another level within yourself to try to look at technology and what you can do with it. Like you got to personalize a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like when people not grandfathered into certain companies and they first start off, only the first certain amount of people make a lot of money. And so when they come after you, 150 or 1,500 people have made $1 million, blah, 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 to get you to be like, oh, wow, and they did it like this. A lot of times those people came in on ground level. After so much advertisement, it gets saturated. So once it got saturated, you ain't making no money. You're doing the same thing those people who made all the money doing, but it's everybody doing it now. So you got a small piece of the pie to get. So you'll think it failed. Like I got a Shopify store ain't doing shit. It only ain't doing shit because everybody doing the same shit you doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by personalize. That's what I mean by personalize it. I got a cousin named Jermaine, Bad Boy.
Of course, yeah.
Right? Back in the day, whatever. I don't know if he remembered this, whatever like that, but he's a hairstylist, like make a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But he was one of the first people, him and Cool C were the first people to do the micro curls, the short hair, right? And I was like, brother, I said, if you do everything, I told him all the time, if you do everything, everybody go everywhere. Some people think the opposite. Oh, they sell everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go there and get it. No. So if you personalize, just do micro curls, just do short girls' hair, guess what? All the girls who want short hair going to come to you. And that's exactly what happens.
So it's like you got to master one thing. Just master it.
Yeah, master one thing, but let that one thing be something personalized to you. Something that only in your mind you like, even if it's a smidget different, you do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like even that's with cooking food or something like that. If you don't like a certain ingredient, well, I put this in mine. You know what I'm saying? Now it may be everything else like everybody else does, but they don't put that in there. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it personalized to you. And so that's what I try to do with the music too. I want my own sound. You know what I'm saying? So I put certain ingredients in there that people don't know. But there's certain ingredients I put in my music and then I build around it. But I got to make sure those three things are in there to, for it to be personalized to me. So I can say that's my sound.
You know, I want to talk more about your time in Atlanta. What was that experience like?
I was down there working with a lot of artists down there too. It was just one of them times like Atlanta for real just was never for me.
And why is that?
I don't know, I've been there 7 years. It's like if you don't have it like really like going on down there, you know what I'm saying? You almost feel like you could just be anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? If you're down in Atlanta and everything's like popping for you, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily musically, but even in a good career or something like that, I think Atlanta is a dope place to be. But if you just somewhere in the middle, you know what I'm saying, working a regular job or something like that, you kind of feel like, I don't want to be here with all this flash and all these, you know, niggas over here, everybody got bread and, you know, black, you know what I'm saying?
And you was in Atlanta in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah, that was back when So Def and all that was going on.
Popping.
Freaknik, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So were you there during the Freaknik?
No, you know what? The first year I moved to Atlanta, that's when they tried to take the Freaknik like kind of away. You know what I'm saying? So it was like real bold when I went down there. It wasn't how it was, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
You know.
Why they try to take it away?
It's just, I think the tradition just got too wild, you know, and they had a lot to do with, I think the dignitaries, like the mayors and stuff like that of it. I don't think it was the people. I think people still be doing it to this day. Had nothing to do with like what the city didn't really want.
I gotta say this, as much as so-called negativity that happened during the Freaknik, it did build Atlanta. You know what I mean? I got a lot of people eyes on Atlanta.
Oh yeah, and you gotta think about it. That's with anything out here, controversy. If you're not controversial, you don't sell nothing, and it's sad to say.
Yeah.
But if you think about it,
sales.
Yeah, you think about it like if everything was good, you know what I'm saying, that was on TV, it'd be a lot less people watching TV, and that's sad. But if it's some shooting and some killing, think about Lifetime. More women, I don't care, it could be the nicest woman in the world. More women watch murder mysteries than anything in the world.
Court TV, all that.
Yeah, anything killing, all the stuff that they don't want to experience in real life excites them. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, you don't want to watch all day long people graduating and doing good shit. I mean, it's lovely, you know what I'm saying? But it don't pique your interest as you see somebody over here shooting up a whole lot of stuff and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's just sad, but that's just how it is. Our mind work like that.
Now, my last question about Atlanta. Now, as much as, you know, much love, you know, all I got for Atlanta, do you think the people from here, you know, had a big impact on the people down in Atlanta as far as culture and everything?
No doubt.
Because, you know, we were talking about the Detroit Hair Show in one of our shorts. And
I was in the hair shows back in the day, too.
Oh, you were? Oh,
we got Jermaine.
Oh, we got to talk about that, too. We got to talk about It's like, shout out to Ken. He said a lot of our talent went down there to Atlanta, you know, with these hair shows and a lot of culture. Do you believe that?
Yeah, because Detroit is the hair capital of the world. And if you're not in
When was this a
if
thing?
you don't know it, you wouldn't know it. Look, the Bonner Brothers, right? That's who threw all the hair shows and everything like that. We went out to Atlanta for Bonner Brothers all the time. So we prepared the same way people would do like dance routines and all that and everything. We had to do a whole show. And so this is every artist from all over doing a whole show. So we go to Atlanta. So that's the hub where people coming from everywhere. And Detroit is always like standing on like the top, you know, hairstylist, period.
So did Detroit ever have an official hairstyle that, this is a Detroit hairstyle?
No, I think it's more, I think we do more contouring to the person's head. That's my personal opinion, right?
Okay.
Like, you could show me a picture when I was a barber, right? And I'll see it and I'll automatically look at your head. I'm like, that ain't gonna look good on your head. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can cut it exactly how you see this right here. But that look good on him, his head shape, not you.
Not you, right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me cut the way to look, you'll look better than that picture. You know what I'm saying? Let me cut it that conforms to how you look.
You're
and
right.
I think I think Detroit, as far as hair, we got that down pat. You know what I'm saying? Probably lineups, fade, blends, certain kind of ways we do it. Like people just be like, oh man, like a lot of people here add their own oomph to it. You know, versus I would say people from other places just do what they see in the book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the big difference.
What was your experience like in the hair show?
I was just, because I was a barber in big hair salons. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was here, I don't know if you know, Directions downtown, everything was a big hair salon, stuff like that. And it's like when the certain stylists you ready to do a hair show, it's just a big thing. You know, we about to travel, we about to get on a bus, we about to go out of town. You know, we champagne, chicken, and all that stuff on the bus, everything like that. But everybody do their own. routine and everything. You're trying to win awards there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you go in there just everybody just have fun. Everybody trying to win something. The best hairstylist and stuff like that. And so it was an exciting time. But like for me, it's like when it's work, it's just work. You know what I'm saying? I was a stagehand before, and that's why I always tell people, you see so many artists, you don't see them. So you know what I'm saying? I did an Elton John concert, we did Kid Rock, all kinds of stuff like that. And we doing the stage, see the artists up close and personal. But when you working, it's different. But oh no, you be hyped, blah blah blah. Like when you work, it's just work after a while. It's the same thing. I had a friend bouncing, for a strip club. I first went down, bad. They bad. And he'd be like, man, I don't even see him. And I remember when he first said that, I'm like, man, what the hell are you talking about?
Got numb to it.
Yeah, he just like, man, I bounce whatever. He said after like 2-3 days, he said, them being naked look like they got clothes on. And that just always stuck in my head. Like, yeah, when you at work, you know what I'm saying? I think if I saw Michael Jackson, I'd probably be like, oh, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But, if I see him 2-3 days, I'm constantly working, pushing stuff on the stage, taking stuff off the stage, doing lighting and all that stuff. I ain't looking at him like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think you just, like you said, get numb to it.
Do you have any celebrities that you was like, oh shit, that's what's the name? Have you ever had that moment?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them. But it's only, oh shit, that's what's the name for 3 seconds. That's the only difference.
Who's the most famous one you think you ever met?
Maybe Elton John.
Elton John?
Yeah, just how big he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done a lot of concerts for a lot of people, but you could see the difference in his crowd, like at Little Caesars Arena. Like, they losing their mind, all the people that don't look like us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm actually being a worker. Yeah, him. But like I said, everybody had their own something about them that you knew why they was who they were.
Now, let me ask you about his production skill. Now, he has some good production when it came to his music, too. Like, we look at Rocket Man and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Great production.
Oh, yeah. But like you say, he's a great artist. It's not like he just coming out singing. He plays. He writes music and stuff like that. And I think that's the big difference you see in certain artists. You look at certain artists, when they actually play that guitar, they actually play the piano and stuff like that, it takes them to a different level of artistry.
Now, can I name another artist a lot of, well, actually, I ain't going to say a lot of people don't know, but another artist I listen to, people like a band called Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac, yeah.
Yeah, Fleetwood. I think not only they had good music, but they also had great production value as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. I look at like people don't talk about it so much, like with Stevie Ray Vaughan, if you know anything about
Oh,
him.
the guitar. Oh, yeah.
Man, it's like, that kind of stuff where you just be like, that's talent, And that's the thing too, is like, I'm a creator a lot, but it's like, I tell people like, I know what to sell. And it's not, what sells is what I like. It's what sells is what I know people like. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things I know that'll sell, be like, I don't dig that, but I know who do. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you really judging like music and stuff like that. I think you got to take yourself outside of the fact, like, I don't do that country stuff, so you don't like, I make that country stuff, but I don't do country music. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to make that stuff, where I know a lot of people love it. They like it a lot, and I put my own little thing on it, but yeah, that's what I think. You just got to be outside the box a lot of times, man. Or you're not going to, like, music don't sell no more. You know what I'm saying? You have to, the music kind of is one of those things, like, you want to just have your branding out there. You know what I'm saying? Music to take you other places. So if a lot of people come to you like that, you think everybody making their music off of tours and sales, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you make big money off of doing touring and stuff. So you want to build a following of people that like you, like your music and stuff like that, but not for people to pay for your music. It's just not those days anymore.
So music don't sell no more, so touring does.
Touring always sell, but you have to put yourself out there enough to get enough fan base. Or what's the use of touring? You know what I'm saying? You wasting time, wasting your money. So if you got a big, so say I get 1 million people that just follow me, I'm not getting no bread really from that, right? But once I go to do a tour, I know that's 1 million people following me. You know what I'm saying? To different places. You know what I'm saying? That has to pay to see me. You don't have to pay to see me through a screen. You know what I'm saying? But if I get enough of you through a screen and I go somewhere on stage and y'all come, now y'all paying me. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of artists today getting a lot of bread. Way back in the day.
Also sponsorships too. Like, hey,
Yeah, the
if you
sponsorships.
could just show a company every time I go live, I get 100,000 people watching me. Give me a sponsor. I'll make sure I pick up this can
There
on
you
the
go,
label.
yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
it twice throughout my little
Yeah, cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Let me latch on to one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Put my patch on you or something. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you feel like with social media, though, a lot of people are becoming more fake? Like some people would just walk up to you and have a gesture or do something they would have never did if the cameras was on.
Yeah, I hate that. That's a sellout game to me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, like, in the beginning, it's like I would always tell people back in the day when YouTube first came out, when people was going viral, and it was just like, how much of your humility or, you know what I'm saying, are you willing to risk? Or your morals, like you're saying, on that scale. So if your morals are like, say, at 100 and you want to go viral, you got to put it down like at a 5.
But most of that back in the day was genuine viral. Like this is a moment that was sporadically or just happened to be captured. Now it's like people is like they'll look around once they see a camera, they start acting out.
Yeah, but back in the day too, it's like if you were, okay, the organic, that's organic viral. Organic. I'm talking about when you're trying to initiate, trying to be viral. See what I'm saying? That's a difference.
You got an example
Yeah.
of
Is there somebody saying, okay, say somebody, something go viral because somebody like failed or hurt themselves or something like that, and everybody saw it, but it was funny or something like that. Then somebody say, if they went viral for that, I'm going to hurt myself in a worse way.
Monkey see,
Yeah,
monkey do.
yeah, but I'm going to do it better than that. But that person who did it there fell for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you could go and not fall for real, but you could look like you fell for real. You know what I'm saying? And put certain people in certain areas or certain stuff like that, and you can go viral. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times the dumber stuff you do, or the stuff that ain't nobody else gonna do, a lot of people went viral for that kind of stuff.
So would you say be like challenges more so than anything? Like crazy challenge, like case an example, like how they have all these, like back in the day they had something like the cinnamon challenge or something like that.
Yeah, what you be talking about, like the
crate challenge,
crate challenge and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Challenge, ice bucket.
Ice bucket, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the same way when you look at, like, you talk about sponsorship or something like that. That's the catch on thing. Like, oh, I could do that. I could get a bunch of people to do that. I'll show them this, and we could just piggyback off of that, throw some crates out. We could all find crates, have people go on the crates. Then you had somebody who actually had a channel who act like, I'm giving this amount of money to whoever get across this thing or whatever, do that, whatever like that. And then, but you still copying off how many other people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it don't mean you don't get views.
Facts.
But what do you have after that, right? So if I'm just grabbing stuff off of somebody who's doing a crate challenge ain't around no more, is it? Nor are the people who's doing the crate challenge.
But
See what I'm saying?
People not around.
Yeah, so it's just like, so it's like that's one trick pony. You know what I'm saying? My thing, if I was gonna piggyback off somebody doing the crate challenge, whole time I'm thinking like, what's next? I know that crate challenge ain't gonna go for another year or two.
Yeah.
So it's like, am I just gonna be done when the crate challenge go away? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were. You know what I'm saying? Who had their little channels and they was doing that. They didn't branch off into nothing else or anything that was compatible to that.
Well, most podcasters, I'm sorry, not podcasters. Most people who are getting their viewers and followers up on social media are people who just react to other people. They sit back in front of their camera. They'll play a video and they'll give their views and opinions on it. So
That's piggybacking.
It is.
And a lot of times, a lot of influencers, the person who made the original video hated that at first, right?
But now they know how to.
But the reason why, like, say if I do something and you stole my stuff to react to it, right? At first, a lot of those people, if it was me, I'd be pissed. Like, man, you just taking my stuff and reacting to it, and everybody, your followers coming to you off stuff I did. But it kind of toned down when the person started realizing, like, they still giving me views. They making me more popular, and I ain't doing nothing because they stole my stuff.
They're advertising you.
Yeah, they advertising you.
And if your paperwork right and you know what you're doing, you can still get paid off of that.
No doubt. And a lot of people did. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things. And my thing is, I don't mind the reaction of videos. My thing is, they so much similar. It just pisses me off. Like, why everybody doing that the same? You know what I'm saying? Like, you hate when they hit the pause. Like, that's my biggest thing. But YouTube kind of wants you to do that.
Yeah, you're not
allowed to just let it go and not do it. So I'm saying you have to. Why not have a unique way that don't piss people off when you have to do that?
Especially even with a new song is airing and you want to give your views and opinions on it. Like, you can't, for one, play it fully through or else you get strikes.
Copyright.
So you gotta pause. So.
Pause it, but you gotta think about it. I always tell people every day, it's ranking everything. Everything is ranked. Everything. Nothing's ever really the same. It's always a good, best, or better way to do anything. So when you don't think about that, that's when your creativity go away. So my thing is, I hate that, and I know a lot of people hate it. So even though it has to be done, that's why I think people don't change, because it's like, you can hate it all you want. We told we had to do this, right? Me, if I was to do it, I'd be like, well, let me make a way where every time I pause it, you ain't pissed that I paused it. Now, what that way is, I had to come up with. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my thing. Like, I'm not gonna do no reaction videos if I had to keep pausing it and it's not entertaining you. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that came from when you see all the clips. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the clips that come in when people do certain stuff. Like, somebody will say something and you'll see, you know, Charlie Murphy, like, that laugh and all that kind of stuff like that. All that stuff made it more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Made it more digestible to you know what I'm saying? Because they're making me laugh when they have to stop something or pause something. You know what I'm saying? But how long is that going to last? They still doing that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Even in that, you have to be more creative, I think, going somewhere down the line.
You know, you done with. Now I want to go to movies for a second. I know you say you was a filmmaker and stuff like that.
Yeah, on the low end of that. That was just like when I went to school for it.
Specs, or where you go?
Specs Howard.
Specs Howard.
Yep, yeah. Specs Howard. A lot of my buddies I'm working with now. If you know Atari, Smash Mouth Productions and all that, they do a lot of stuff on Tubi. A lot of movies, stuff like that. So
let's talk about Tubi for a minute. Do you think that's created more doors to be open for the film industry in Detroit?
I think it was.
What do you mean it was?
Because they're under different management now. Like, that's what I heard. So where you was making a lot of money before, it's a lot more ways where they're making more money and you're not. So it's still an avenue. It's not like they shutting it down when you can't bring your films to it and stuff like that, but it's not as profitable as it was, I would say, even last year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, movies wasn't even hitting on nothing. That's talking about they was making bread.
That's what they do. They put Tubi. CEOs in places to stop. Because you remember they even had the Super Bowl. You can't say they didn't have money. I want to say they became like $1 billion company too.
Yeah.
So y'all got money, but y'all don't want to give it out.
Yeah, I know a lot of people making bread, and I saw the movie. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? They were making bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's not like that. If your movie, you're gonna get that money now. Versus you had and had bread. This is gonna be now. If your movie like that, you ain't gonna get it like that.
Do you think in a way that's a good way? That means people got to really put out good products instead of making
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's always been that way, but people found loopholes to get through there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could still just do this right here and make bread. You know what I'm saying? But I think that only works for people who know.
Now, do you have a favorite Detroit movie, just in general? Or if you don't, do you have top 3?
I like the McGraw. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like the McGraw Street stuff like that, but, at the same time, it's just, you get to the point to where you almost say, even when part 2 comes, it's like, it's going to be the same movie, but different kind of something. But, me, I just like stuff to kind of, really change. And I think the big thing with black movies, and although I enjoy them and watch the heck out of them, my dad even watches them all the time. I be cracking up. I go to that. I be watching Tubi movies. I be cracking up.
They do be entertaining.
Yeah, but a lot of them are not really different from the next one. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big difference to me in a lot of them.
Tubi had an original show called Damascus. Did you check that out?
No.
Oh, check that out.
The one with Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, Martin Lawrence was in it. Yeah. You might like it.
It's a show?
It's a show.
It's a series.
But it's not Detroit, but it is a
Damascus?
Damascus.
Okay.
It's Detroit. It's a Tubi original.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to check that out. But yeah, I do enjoy Tubi movies. I do enjoy it mostly because it did help a lot of people get in the game.
What about
because they're not A-tier movies. You know what I'm saying?
And people are getting their skills up.
Yeah, they're like
those
B-tier movies, but they more entertaining than a lot of stuff we see on the big screen a lot of times.
Oh yeah, it's just cliche stuff all throughout.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like when the editing is bad because I like cheesiness. I always like cheesy movies, and when I just see somebody standing one way, next scene their shirt might be unbuttoned. So I'm not the continuity make me laugh.
Yeah,
I feel like somebody needs to come out with a movie called. You know how you got date movie, scary movie. They need to come out with one called Tubi movie, and it's just like a play on the cheesiness and.
Just write that down, bro.
Somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you can't spell it Tubi. You probably got to spell it Toobe or something.
Yeah. That's the kind of that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like when you put your own spin on it. Like that was the biggest think, have you ever seen Black Dynamite?
No, I love that.
Yeah,
I love
That was
it.
the funniest part about the movie. Sometimes you see the boom mic in the scene.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. That's what
You're right.
And they don't change it or nothing. I should love that, man.
The very first time I saw that movie, that was back when I was, and I was like, well, what about? For
keep
one, I
all
didn't know
the
what I was
mistakes.
watching.
Keep all the mistakes.
All of them. Yeah, that's
on purpose, you know what I'm saying? And that just changed how everybody else do what they do.
Like in one scene, he had one hairstyle. Next scene, hairstyle something totally different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, bro,
Remember
what
the car
happened to your
chase
hair?
scene when the car went over the guardrail and crashed? That was the same clip. It was twice in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
No, you remember
That's what I'm
slapped
talking
dude
about.
when he slapped dude and they swapped him out? They was in a pool hall and he
yeah.
slapped him and then he said, motherfucker, and
And
swapped him out.
Hey, you know
I
who's
love
another good movie that did that? I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Yeah.
Because you remember when...
And that's way older.
Yeah, that was way older. They kept the stunt man was clearly a white dude in a mustache and a dress. But then they switched the actors back and forth.
Yeah, but I think that's what... I always say that movie is, I believe, what they did with Black Dynamite. I believe they looked at that movie and was like, okay. Because they... Think about Black Dynamite was modern when we watched it. Mm-hmm. They just made him look older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back when... what'd you just say?
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
I'm Gonna Get You Suckers. That was those times that time. They was doing that silly shit, but that's what they looked like back then. That's when those cars was back then, whatever. So I believe they did a playoff for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I see and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, I'm like, I could see it just being different stuff, but they got their vision from that movie.
Now, if we really want to go back, let's talk about Dolomite in those movies.
I love Dolomite.
You know?
Man. I love Dolomite. I like all that kind of stuff, man. Like especially like when the comedy is like, because he was a real comedian. You know what I'm saying? But every time he cursed somebody out, I would crack up. You job, motherfucker.
You ever seen JT's Revenge? It's a real black exploitation.
JT's or JD's?
JD's Revenge.
Yeah, JD's Revenge.
Yeah. I like that movie when she was like, where the money at? And he didn't give her the money.
He was like, oh, that stuff cracked me up. What
Is that the one that came back to life?
Hold on, what did he say?
He said, he's like, she was like, where the $40 you promised me? He was like, you should be paying me or something.
Yeah, you paying me. You don't deserve no $40. You know, something whatever.
He said something.
It was so funny, man. I'm surprised I can't remember the whole.
Because I used to know it by heart. I'm blanking on it.
But it's fun. That was funny. But it was like, you know, you women. It's just one of those things. They just gonna have to be mad at you laughing. Cause
that's the one he was like. That's why you fucking with the ace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I fucked your woman. I remember that now.
Didn't he pull a knife or something? I fucked your woman.
Yeah, he stabbed my man up.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, movies
where's
like
my money at?
I did want to know about Specs Howard though. Like, is it worth it or what's all going on with it?
I would say, again, if you put you kind of got to put your all into it, right? Mm-hmm. I went in for radio and film, but they make everybody start off at both. You know, so for the first couple of months, then you branch off. Like, so what do you want to do after 3 months? You doing both. You could either go straight to radio or go to the, to film kind of deal. And I was more interested in film, but I was glad I got the radio part of it. You know, we still had to be like DJs at the school, put on shows, know how to, do commercial breaks, all that kind of stuff like that. So you still grasp that part of it. When you go to the film part, the creation, they made everybody have to write their own scripts and stuff like that and use the kids in the class. Well, I don't say kids, but the people in the classroom to do your actual script and stuff like that. So, and we had stage and set design stuff there at the school. So, yeah, it was a lot you can get out of it.
How long till you graduate?
Let's accelerate it. You're talking like a year.
And how much is it overall or back then?
10,000, something like that.
Ain't that bad.
If I can remember. Yeah, that's not that bad. But it's accelerated.
And then I'm sure they do job placement too.
That's what they say. That's the bone I have to pick with them, right? That's what they tell everybody. But then, like with us, I would say like a month before graduating, and I had 4.0, A plus in every class, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was just like really into it, and it's kind of like bust people bubble. Like, if guys in here just going into radio, nobody's leaving their stations. Whoever's there is who's there. It's hard to really get into it. Like, we'll still place you kind of deal, but you're gonna have to go to like, certain places like way up in Michigan that nobody know about.
So you had to move out of state damn near.
Yeah. That, and even coming from Specs Howard, that's when nothing was really popping here in Detroit. I worked for a place.
Was it about 05, 06?
a spec sour, something on there. Nobody's really hiring for nothing, but I went with a film company. It was really like a commercial company. It's called Brilliant TV, and we went to like all the malls, all the things in Detroit, and we just filmed like commercials for people. Like if people had like a place like an art design place in the mall or something like that, or a club or a restaurant or anything, like I would just go and shoot commercials for them.
What kind of commercials would you shoot?
Just your normal commercials. Like your normal commercials, like you got a food place, right, that you opening up. You know what I'm saying? It's 80s, fish market, blah, blah, blah. I'll come and shoot that commercial for you, 30-second spot or whatever. Now, the thing is, with us, we didn't put it on national TV. We hit the city county building and stuff down, the Renaissance and stuff downtown. When everybody waiting in there to do certain stuff, we had our TVs in there showing those commercials. Ace Hardware stores, all stuff like that. But it was just when people have to wait to do stuff, they look up and see you.
Now, since we're talking about commercials, just in general, what do you think is your favorite commercial, most memorable commercial you can think of?
Oh, I can tell you right now, Keystone, back in the day, when they before this feminism stuff really took off, when he was a wimp, whatever. Remember, like a woman say, "Hey baby," and the guy say, "Hey baby," back, so that cans just fall out the air and crush them.
It's about Keystone beer, right?
Keystone beer. I used to love the commercial. Like if you're being a wimp or a simp or something like that, the beer come out to smash you. You know what I'm saying? It was. I don't know if y'all can remember the commercials, but those were my favorite commercials though. It used to crack me up.
I can tell you one of the funniest commercials I like. You remember when they used to advertise on the for-profit colleges, and you had that dude with that hat talking about some. Here you are sitting on the couch, watching the TV.
Everest,
yeah, that's the one.
College, yeah.
That was the funniest one because it's like,
what you doing, man?
Yeah, because I'll be sitting on the couch for real, and his ass talking about like he talking to me.
You lazy, man.
Just sitting there doing nothing.
You ain't doing nothing. Go to school. He probably ain't been to school.
I give you another one too. Since we was talking about beer commercials, you remember back in the day they had the Coke 45 commercials. It works every time.
Works every time.
And the St. Ives commercials when they had Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and Tupac.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always say that first batch of St. Ives, a lot of people don't understand. You know they changed St. Ives.
No,
their first batch.
Predicted.
I'm telling you, the regular was that the 24 ounce one. That's all it took was one.
Had you lay it out, huh?
Beer. But it didn't taste like beer, man. It tastes like the strongest Corona, not Corona, strongest Heineken you could ever have.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then I remember when they changed it, because my cousin, I don't want to say alcoholic, but yeah. But,
he's a consumer.
Yeah, like he noticed first. He's like, man, taste this stuff now, dog. I was like, okay, they took some off this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you can drink maybe 2 or 3 before you get drunk. But back when they first put it on the shelf, like one of them, boy, you gone.
Like that's companies don't realize your customer base are real consumers. Because I know oatmeal cream pies. I remember when the size changed. I bought one. I was like, this don't even feel right in my hand. Same with the chips. You know,
he said, it don't even feel right in my hand.
Man, they made it bigger, then they made it smaller, so nobody would know the difference when they went back down.
Look at Hostess. Piss me off. If you like the apple pies and stuff back in the day.
It's about the fruit pies.
When we was kids,
I remember the fruit pies.
We was kids, man. I'm talking about at least 80% tastes better. You know what I'm saying? When Hostess shut down, they came back, but it wasn't the same Hostess. So even like cupcakes and stuff like that always had an aftertaste.
Man, that's everything.
Fudge rounds taste like straight wax.
Yeah, so it's all after. You can tell it's not the same ingredients, not the same way they did anything. The apple pies, you buy them now, you don't even see none of the
don't even
stuff.
look the same.
You used to see the whole glaze around every last one of them when you was a kid.
Now it's
you know what I'm saying? Now it's look like they just like forget the glaze. We're gonna glaze taste.
Do you think it's because we were kids, or it's just that they changed things?
They changed.
No, you remember that much that they changed stuff.
Because it seemed like
the Hostess ain't nothing like it used to be.
Yes,
especially Little Caesars too, man. Yeah. I know
everything.
Little Caesars back when I was a kid.
Man, the dollar slices, big ass.
Oh, when they had pizza.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was good back then.
Yeah, you remember they had that big ass pizza that had like 3 different shit. They had some in the middle. You had a pepperoni here and the cheese over here.
Oh yeah.
Popped it all up.
But it came in that sleeve with that paper sleeve with the 2 on the side.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
I want to get one free. I'm talking about that was good pizza, Little Caesars. But when they came out the hot and ready, it was like it's too mass produced. Anything too mass produced ain't gonna be shit.
Yes, yeah.
Hate to say it, but even McDonald's tastes different back in them days too.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I always hate about inflation when you getting the same shit you got back then. I was in the store today, a bag of chips. I was so pissed because I'm sitting there looking at it like the thing I paid $1 for
$249.
10 years. Like, but it's like it's not bigger, it's not more in there, it's damn near less in there, and it's almost like if you gonna upcharge me, at least try to fool me while you did it.
Because I don't know if you know, the quarter bag of chips, well, they 35 cents now, something like that.
Something like that.
Now you only get 3, but even though you only get 3, I've noticed recently the bags even got smaller.
Bags a little too.
I'm like, this bag again, holding it in my hand. This ain't the size of the bag.
Yeah, so Mr. Bags smaller and put more air in them.
Yeah. Everybody cutting back.
Yeah, I couldn't stand it when they used to open a bag of chips. You got to reach all the way down. I'm like, I just opened the bag. Well, I got to go to the bottom of the damn bag to get a chip.
Oh, then you're getting is crumbs.
Yeah,
Like this is
You ain't getting shit.
This is Thai restaurant I used to go to all the time by my job. But I understand why they cut back because pandemic probably messed them up.
Oh yeah.
They used to give good, big, sizable portions like the size of this piece of paper. Man, I went like a year after the pandemic or into the pandemic. Man, it was just like a small little slither. I'm like, what is this? For the same price though.
Same price.
Same
though.
price. The price was the same, but it was just a smaller portion. I was done with them.
That's all, man.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. When you change up, man, I'm gonna change up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do it, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I was saying one thing about what I like about Arizona.
They still
The
99
prices on the
cents.
can.
Yeah, he even said it. The guy even said it. It's like they was like, you ain't raising your price. Everything going up. Why don't you do it? He's like, nope. He said, I'm gonna give people the same thing they've been getting forever. Now you think about it, he's already multi-billionaire. Then you think about it, he takes nothing away from himself if he keeps giving you that same product at $1.
No, that's fact.
He lose no customers by putting it up to 50 cents or $2 or nothing like that. You know, and that's all I say. If I had a place or something like that, I'd be the same way. Whether inflation going up or not, only way I change is if I ain't really selling.
Now, back in the day, let me ask you this. What was your favorite snack food? I know it's so much.
That's bad you said that, but it's true so much. What was my favorite snack food? It's always to this day chocolate, like a piece of chocolate. I'm talking about plain.
No brand, no nothing, no.
No, it got to be good, like Hershey Dub or something like that's good. But I'm talking about I don't need no nuts, no crispy, none of that. It's just like, yeah, it could just be a piece. It ain't got to be a whole candy bar or nothing like that. It's like if I'm like really want a snack, it's like that's what I wish was around when it's not in the house. Like, dang, I wish I had some chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you mine. My favorite used to be a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh, see, I could never got into those.
I'm talking about the old bag when you had, it was the old bag. Everybody know the design of the old bag. Because to me, that's when the recipe was original. Today, they changed it.
Yeah, I bet. And they say, boy, that's when they used to light it with the.
Yeah.
And then people still smash
Still eat
it.
it. Didn't give a damn.
Yeah, like, so what, you can light it on fire and don't go away. Like, I'm going to eat it anyway, you know what I'm saying?
But that's not the only thing that changed. People change. I mean, we live in a time of cancel culture. You can't do this. You can't talk about nobody no more without getting offended. What are your thoughts on that? Like, damn, when did we get so damn sensitive?
That's my biggest thing about being older, really, is to see a generation change like that.
Yeah.
To know when we were kids, you could say the worst shit about somebody.
The F
And all they either going to do is try to get back at you saying some shit, or they going to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to want to be a stand-up comedian when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So even like back in McKinsey, we used to we used to want to go to Cody and all that. So, I would roast people so bad that they'll be like laughing and be like, what'd you say? What'd you call me? They want to know what I called them.
They never want to fight you.
Never, dog. I make them laugh so much. It's like I try to say something terrible about them. Like, I ain't talking about your mama.
Yeah.
I stay away from that. I talk about you, nigga. But I'll say something that people can automatically be like, yeah, that nigga look like that. Like, I don't care what I will say. People could know what I'm in my mind, a cartoon character or something. It would just crack that same person up. Like, I got friends right now that like want me to this day want me to cap on them.
Just
you know what I'm saying?
flame.
Yeah, because when I say something, they'd be like, what you call me again? They'd be cracking up, you know what I'm saying? So I knew I had something in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times people don't have a lot of comebacks, you know what I'm saying?
You ever had somebody say, hey, you funny, can you leave a voicemail message on my voicemail?
No, I ain't never had that. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised I ain't do that on my own. You know what I'm saying?
I did want to know, I did want to go back to soundtracks for a quick moment. Just your thoughts on the Interstellar soundtrack. With Matthew McConaughey, the space movie.
I can't even say I really recall. I seen the movie, but I don't think nothing took me to the soundtrack.
Okay,
far as
it was
that.
a good soundtrack.
Was it? Okay.
I can't remember the guy's name who pretty much comprised it.
Yeah, that's all the movie. That's the thing about it. But yeah, I never thought like, oh, the Interstellar soundtrack. What type of music was on there?
Piano, classical, modern classical type
Oh, okay,
of.
that kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a song called Cornfield Chase and a few other ones. I can't think of the names of them right now.
Oh, okay.
Good soundtrack. I did want to do one more soundtrack though. Black Panther.
That's another movie. I remember the soundtrack, but it don't.
It is.
Just like again,
Kendrick.
it didn't match the movie.
So I guess you were.
The movie was so good. Like I say, the soundtrack did make me.
So
feel
you
a
were
type of
serious
way.
earlier when you said modern soundtracks just ain't as good as. So
No.
what's the last good soundtrack you heard though?
Blood Realm.
Damn, bro.
Everybody say that. Everybody say
it's
that.
undeniable, dog.
Everybody say
and Stella got a groove back.
I
I
can't
don't
remember
remember
that.
what was
one.
on
I
there.
can't
What
remember
was-
that.
It's a lot of slow songs.
Was this some SWV and In Vogue?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
I'll tell you another good one. Set It Off.
Soul food too. Oh, set it off.
Set It Off.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. But that's when music was music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Wasn't
don't
so
say
digital.
that. Music was music.
Music was music.
What's not music about music now?
I think it's laziness. I think it's like going with the
Going with the flow.
with the crowd, going with the flow, going with the next person did. Because back in the day, it used to be 3 verses. You know what I'm saying? Now,
It's hook verse.
by the time we get to the 3rd verse, people been turning your shit off. Even the radio only go where if 3 of us on the track, you ain't gonna never hear the 3rd nigga.
Well, can you blame that on people's attention spans?
I would believe it on selling out. I don't believe it on attention span because what's good is good. You're never gonna have too much of good, right? Like I love women. If I only had one and another one came in the room, I'm gonna just be like, oh, look, she gonna. I love women. I would love her.
You single. You say
I
that
love
as a
her.
single man.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Hey.
and you think about it. You let it. Like if I gave you $5, wouldn't you rather have 10?
I'd rather have both 5 and 10.
Yeah, what I'm saying. You don't just like take that on. I already got $5.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do that.
Put it like it don't work.
It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's just one of those things. And when I first started like really doing music, that's what people used to say to me, and I didn't think nothing about it. They be like, "Dang, dog, you still write all 3 verses?" And I'm like, "What?" I said, "What you mean?" They was like, "There ain't no 3 verses no more. Everybody doing 2 verses," and it was just. I didn't think nothing about that at the time.
And sometimes you might have a long outro too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's attention span. And it makes sense.
There have been artists though throughout time, even from the 70s and 60s, they could come up with a 5-6 minute song. They tell them cut it down. They like, no, this is art.
No, especially 8-track stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
side A, side
y'all
B.
remember Moments of Love back in the day?
Who?
Huh?
Say it again.
I'm thinking of the Ray song.
You talking about that love making song?
Yeah, Moments of Love. That's what it was called
Yeah, I know
back
you're
in the
talking
day.
about, yeah.
That's Detroit thing, the Detroit song, whatever. But those be like 20 minutes.
I give you another one.
we
You
used to
remember
listen to that all the time. 20 minutes, nobody turned it
Art
off.
of Noise, Moments of Love, all that.
Yeah.
Soul for Mona?
Soul for Moment.
Soul for Moment.
It's a lot of songs back then, like, man, let that go. You know, but even my own music, even if I like really love it, I got music like 7 minutes, 8 minutes long.
But even look at T Grizzly.
And I'll
First
be
Day
like, I
Out.
can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I got to cut it down to 3. You know what I'm saying? But I love it at 8 minutes. But I don't
I'm saying,
expect nobody to listen to my song for no damn 8 minutes.
No, you should have a radio version and then have a
Oh yeah, I have a clean and all that, but I'm talking about the length of
extended version.
time.
I'm saying to me a length of time would be a radio version,
I-
also a clean version.
I'll give you a great one. You remember the one song, it was an old school song, Take My Hand, Come With Me.
Yeah.
That was a long ass song too.
was a
dude.
long song,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't remember the name of the song, but yeah. No, Float On. Float On. That's the name of the song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back in the day, a lot of them had them long songs. Man.
Anniversary, they don't ever play the end of Anniversary.
Tony.
Man, the end of that is one of the best parts, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
I still like it, but like I said, obviously a lot of people don't. So that's the thing. And like I said, with radio stations, they only gonna play now what they want to play.
But for real, if you go clubbing a lot, they really don't even play the hype parts. Look at T Grizzly First Day Out. They don't ever play. They play a hook and a verse. They don't really do the full song at all.
Yeah, 'cause-
most songs on the radio is only the hype part.
That's it. Yeah, and in the clubs, like you said, it's a lot. It's so mixed. That they want to touch on anything. Like if I go into a club at night and I got 3-4 hours, right? I can't probably play 50 songs, but I could probably play 100 songs if I chop all them 50 up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play all kind of stuff.
Now let me
Can I ask you, you want to go?
Yeah, let me just real quick about since we on the clubs. How do you feel about a club night with a DJ play more than one type of music? 'Cause sometimes they could be vibing out with good just R&B. Next thing you know, damn, why did you have to include Jamaican? Why did you have to include techno? Like, man, sometimes you don't need them other. Just how do you feel about those nights and those DJs that do that?
I don't like that either because it's like when you change the vibe, you got to change it in a way that's suitable for that crowd.
Yeah.
So I can see changing the vibe, but when you go so far to where like, man, like
what are you doing?
I ain't here for Afro beats.
It's like
You
Bad
know what
Bunny
I'm
in the
saying? Not
Super
that I
Bowl.
don't like it, but yeah, same thing. But,
Like,
but if you have a good mix, it's my thing. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a great DJ, I think you can mix
Like that SWV over that Michael Jackson.
that kind of stuff.
That
yeah.
shit, perfect.
Banging, you know what I'm saying? But I think a good mix, I could add some Caribbean or Afro stuff in there, but touch.
Yeah.
And then just bring
like,
it
you know what
back.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't
pull it
just take
back.
the salt and do that. You know,
Yeah,
just a little sprinkle.
And then pull it back into where you was at. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice change. But when you go to a whole nother song, I know what you're talking about.
No, a
You
whole
back
nother
up-
type of music.
Type of
And you
music.
rock
You
out
just like,
damn.
you see people leave off the dance floor. I've been to places like that.
Yeah.
I've been looking at DJ like, bro, you see what's happening?
Now, let me ask you this. I'm sorry, I know he had a question too. What is 2 or 3 songs that get people on the dance floor?
I couldn't even tell you today.
No,
And I
all
know
time,
that-
all time. Because I know Wobble is one of them songs. People going to flock to the floor.
Man.
Most hustle songs, in my opinion.
And see, I think about because like I just look at it like when I'm in a certain place, like I live like 7 different states coming up. But like when I was in Atlanta, it's certain songs that all I heard was in it. When you live in Atlanta,
Like, what's
it's like they got the
What's-
wall.
you know,
like,
what songs would that be?
you only gonna be hearing Atlanta stuff is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if you in Atlanta,
You gonna hear it?
you
let me-
ain't gonna hear
let me-
nothing else on the radio station but an Atlanta artist.
Let me run these 2 songs by you.
Hey, same thing in Miami too. So you know.
Yeah.
Juvenile, I can't think of the song. In your opinion, would that get people on the dance floor?
What's Juvenile?
I can't.
400 degrees. What you
No. 99
It's about
2000.
It's about back that ass.
Back that
up.
Oh, back that ass up.
To this day, in my opinion, it still gets
It
people on the dance floor.
still do, but when you say people, it gets women up more. Than
I get
men.
it.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got one for you. Yin Yang Twins. To the windows, to the wall.
To the window.
That's everybody,
that'll
right?
Get up. Yep, that'll get them up.
So what about swag surfing? Is that everybody?
No,
Swag surfing will get people on the dance floor.
I think you get young people.
What about the cha-cha slide?
Young, not now.
Not now. Back in the day.
It'll get the older people up now.
Can I give you a song back in the day will get everybody on the dance floor? Will get everybody hyped?
What's that?
You remember that Uncle Luke when he did a collaboration with Stuart Scott, Raise the Roof?
I gotta hear it.
Y'all gotta hear it too.
Raise the Roof. Come on in, bro. Every football game.
Oh, I remember that.
That was a
song.
phenomenon when it first came out back in the
remember that
day.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's an Usher song. I can't remember, but I think they used to, oh, that Little John and Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yeah.
Yep, they used to get a lot of people up in Atlanta.
Used to, back then.
And
That was-
Scarface, what's Ghetto Boys?
Which one?
When I
Are you
was,
talking about
when I was in college?
My mind playing tricks on.
back then.
When I was in college, yeah, that's a back then thing.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I'm
saying
saying,
no.
I'm just trying to go back to what I remember.
Okay.
People jumped up when they would just sit down.
So what other songs back in the day had,
That's one of them.
what's another couple?
I know it had to be an Outkast
So
song.
many. Oh yeah.
Bombs over Baghdad, maybe, or something.
Yep. That I like the way you move.
What about elevators?
It's too slow.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it won't work.
Type
I
elevator.
ain't gonna say it won't work.
So the what's that Cadillac?
Super Cal.
I can never pronounce that name.
Yeah, I'll be saying that too. But that,
Like Cadillac.
but yeah, certain stuff. But like, I'd like songs that don't have to be super hype because super hype songs will get people up the most.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
Now let me ask you this: during the party, what's your favorite moment during the party that the DJ will play? Like you got the hustle moment, you got the hype moment, stuff like that. What would be your favorite part?
Grab somebody and dance, slow dance.
Yeah, slow dance, all that stuff.
Yeah, I do think like to wind down because I've never been like a hype person, and I love R&B music, so it'd probably be that. But I don't really like the hustle thing too much because I ain't no dancer like that. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't for me. Now, do I like watching some of that stuff sometimes? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's sexy or something. It got to be something to look at. Because if you go to like 5 different clubs, you see the same thing. But I've been to clubs where they do some different hustle shit that make you be like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of
they
different.
made up a lot.
It's a lot of steps in that one
Man,
versus.
that James Brown hustle.
you know,
Like, that's too much, bro.
See, I can't, but I do like. I like when women. I ain't gonna lie. That's the vibe to me. Women, how sexy women are on the dance floor.
Oh yeah.
That's what get me. You know what I'm saying? Not just women going to the dance
Do
floor.
you join them on the dance floor or you just observe?
Oh, a slow dance. That's about it. Like I ain't out there sweating and shit.
Do you think we don't slow dance anymore, like how they used to back in the day?
Oh, people don't even kiss no more.
That's what I mean. Like, this how we do it in North
You're
Carolina.
not lying about that. I ain't
Yeah.
kissed a girl in so long.
That's what's so sad too. Like I say, I am single. You know what I'm saying? But you think about it, how many women you to last base with, you don't do first base.
Can I ask you this?
You know what I'm saying?
I
you
get
think-
a
you don't
raw
kiss
neck
no-
from a girl, but I ain't kissed a girl in
Ain't
like
kissed
a
them.
minute.
Do you think that's
The
what
whole sex and they'll never kiss.
Do you think because we're too scared to kiss each other because we don't know what
No, I
happens?
think that you just ain't. I think both people are not on that right now. I think kissing right now made for lovers
Yeah,
Or-
I'm not
or-
trying to take you serious.
or people who have just gotten together in a meaningful relationship.
Yeah.
You know, kissing comes to mind then.
Intimacy.
But not just when you just see a female, you think she bad or something. Your mind is past the kissing part because you're
Right.
like kissing mean we probably loving each other or all that. I like you or something, but if I felt like I wanted to marry somebody or something like that, it would be kissing involved. But I still think that even will wear off after a while in marriage.
What, kissing?
I'd have been married. So
How long
yeah.
were you married for?
I was married for
Wait.
6 years.
6 years.
Yep, and my kid's 12 years old, so divorced for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, divorced for 8 years because it took us a year and a half to have the kids. Yep.
Well, when we on the topic of marriage, what's something you learn about marriage a lot of people don't know about?
Love don't mean shit.
What?
Love don't mean shit. You
No,
can
you
love.
gotta
Thank
go
you,
All
right,
brother.
This is
Thank
what I'm tell you.
Thank you.
Listen to
Yeah,
this.
go.
Listen. Think about how many things you love that you could care less if you ever see it again or was ever around you again.
Several.
All right? Think about how many things you like that you definitely don't feel the same way about. See what I'm saying? If I love a woman, the same thing like me. Like, I could love a woman, come home, and sit in the car all night till the lights go, like till she go to bed. If I like her, I can't wait to see her. See what I'm saying? If I like you, I can't wait till you be around me all day. You know what I'm saying? I could love you and never, I don't give a shit if I see you for the next 3-4 months. If I like you, I don't want a month to go by that I don't see you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's always in any relationship. Once you just love that person, if you don't like their ass no more, you can't stand their ass, don't mean you don't love them, do it.
But how do you fall out of like with a person?
It's combativeness, right? Being a quarrelsome person, you're argumentative and stuff like that. Getting used to them, seeing no growth, no changes, or that person just stagnant. Even if there's nothing wrong with how that person is, the boredom of them. Like you already know every color, everything about them all the time, stuff like that. After a while, it's like, you're like, I love you, but I don't get nothing else out of you to make me like you more. You know? But like you said, that's the same thing. Like even with a friend, I got plenty of friends I love. I don't care if I ever see them again. But my dogs I like to be around. It's like, shoot, dog, what's up, man? Where you at? You know?
You familiar with the comedian Patrice O'Neal?
That's my favorite comedian of all time.
So you know his joke about love and like when it comes to, you pretty much just broke it down like that.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the same thing. Like and I try to tell my homeboy that my homeboy, he a white dude. He called me the other day. I ain't talked to him like 20 years. He been in jail, all kind of different shit. But I went to his wedding, and that's when I stood up for the toast. He had me toast the wedding. I was his best, and that's what I told him. I was like, Travis, most important thing in your relationship is not whether you love her or not. Because that love, you wouldn't even be here right now with a room full of family members and all that kind of stuff if you ain't love her. So that's it. You already love her, right? It's liking her from this point on. Because if you don't like her from this point on, you could love her to death and sleep in different rooms. You could love her to death and don't speak to each other all day, don't cook for each other and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you still love her. You know what I'm saying? But if she like you, she gonna make sure she's looking after you, that she cooking for you, that she's making sure that she not being argumentative and all that kind of stuff because she like you. You know what I'm saying? So people go past love thinking it means more than like it. Don't. Love is just something you already do. Like I already love them, so now it gotta be something I got to like you, or that love is just love. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thing. Like saying you can love people all day and can't stand their ass.
So the like is definitely stronger.
The like is so much stronger. It's very strong, and people don't look at that. People just go past it.
For men, though, according
what
to
I'm saying?
Patrice O'Neal, I don't know if you remember the joke.
Yeah.
He said the best relationship is when a man likes a woman and a woman loves a man.
That's the truth.
So-
That's the truth. So it's mostly for men, but in a lot of ways, it's that for women too. It still made sense when he said it, but in a lot of ways, it's that for women, because women, for women, she still have to like your ass to want you to be around her, to touch you and stuff. Because the women can love you, right? They don't like you. They don't want you to touch them.
Can I ask you a question about women, though?
Yeah.
How do you feel about women who tell their friends all y'all business?
can't stand that kind of stuff.
I
I
don't
don't think
know,
nothing
man.
that go on in your relationship should be shared amongst people who are not in it.
Yeah.
And that can even go for your mama.
Especially the ones that can influence it. Influence you
That
to
go for your own
stay
family.
out later or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, your own family members. Like, don't be telling my mama certain stuff that we do. I ain't telling yours and all that kind of stuff. You know, because if a person feel like they can put some input into your stuff, that's when the part gets messed up. When you accepting advice from some stuff that you telling other than coming to that person and talking to them about.
Especially if they don't got the best intentions.
And then the worst part is you sitting in the room with somebody know your information you don't even know.
Yeah.
And they're right here laughing with you, joking with you.
You don't even know.
Little trifling.
Yeah, all the stuff she didn't say it, you didn't did, all that kind of stuff that ain't brought up, and that her girlfriend just looking at you, you don't even know why.
But let me ask you this: how you feel about guys who pillow talk your information to their girl? You know,
Pillow talk is just shouldn't be done no way.
that's what I'm saying. How you feel
Outside,
about
it's
that?
the same thing because it's like pillow. And I'm not gonna say if you real, you did it before. You did it before, even if you unconsciously. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, especially when you're younger, I don't guess when you're older.
Yeah, when you
younger, it's like
you learn it.
yeah, but
learning the code.
Yeah,
But at a certain age, you're supposed to
tell
expect
them, man, I'll say some stuff, especially if it's been the bomb or some crazy stuff like that. Still pillow talking. I'll be like, oh man, I never thought she was like this. And telling my boys, blah blah blah. And
Then they backdoor
It's like
you.
that, but that's pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? It's like what happened in that bedroom. You took it outside.
Yeah.
And told people, talked to people, something like that.
I learned to stop doing that
You know,
because I remember I spoke about a girl a long time ago. I was a teenager. Next thing I know, my boy's trying to hit and get some neck and do that. I'm like, damn, let me. Now, if anything, I'm a lie.
Yeah, like this shit,
Yeah,
she
but
bold. I just like her.
Yeah.
Now you basically giving up your treasure.
They'd be like,
to
damn,
your
why is your
homeboys.
wife trash, but you still with her? She's trash. Like, you don't need to.
Yeah, she got a good personality, man.
She cooks well.
That's like you
Yeah.
giving away $100 freely for no damn reason almost. Think about it.
It was a video I saw on the internet a long time ago. This dude came home. He had a girlfriend, by the way. He came home and his dad was there with his girlfriend.
I saw
Yeah, I
that
saw
one.
that too.
Cooking for the dad.
And you could tell the dad was shady as hell though.
You can tell he tried to
You
slide.
could tell. Yeah, you could peep that and you could tell. 'Cause
just-
his dad, I'd have been on my dad's ass. I ain't gonna front
Yeah,
because,
don't.
of course, she already got it. Nigga, you know you ain't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
know
You
what I'm
know
saying?
the game. You should, as a father, you should know the game.
Yeah.
But he probably see like, damn, I want to be with this girl.
Yeah, or she going for the older dude.
She's
Or
entertaining him.
yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like, if you look at it now, how the women are now, most women don't like young guys. Period. They just don't.
You talking about women from all age brackets or
No,
just
no.
young?
Old women. They like younger guys for utility. They don't like young guys for their young mind. They can give a shit about that. They don't no old woman want to be told what to do from no young nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the utility of the young nigga is what the older woman want.
In other words, he performing a service.
Yeah, performing services. So don't. And then old guys don't want no old woman. Like I ain't gonna go out there and marry no. If I'm gonna marry somebody again, she ain't gonna be my damn age.
You're not
I'm
the
old.
first person to say that.
And
either.
then most of the
You're
older
the
women
first-
get mad at that.
And they stuck in their waves though.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I don't like about it is they don't have humility, because the woman she know why you wouldn't want her ass. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no other thing. You're not about to change for shit. You made some like 40 and up, they ain't changing shit about their program. So you either deal with it, love it, or it's just gonna be turmoil. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, you need to do this. Like, think I've been doing what I do for 30-some years, nigga. Like,
here
I'm
you
not
are.
listening to you.
Now let me ask you this while we on this topic. Why you think it's so hard for men to be honest with women?
Because women can't take honesty.
Ain't on it.
That's it.
Y'all heard that?
Women can't take honesty, and if women could take honesty, men would be more honest. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. Men feel like they have to lie. Not only that, there are women out here who want you to lie to them. So that's another thing. It's a sickness. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't the fact that you. Some people want to tell the truth. Like me, I'll just tell the truth, and I think even when the truth was cruel, it's sad to see how certain females act.
But you know,
Because they respect it. They like the dude who to tell them the truth.
I'm about to say it's certain
Depending-
women.
yeah, it
certain
depends.
women they need the chaos in their relationship. They'll leave a dude quicker if he's perfect versus a dude who out here in the streets and fucking up.
Man, I just wrote a song, A Lie is a Lie. You need to hear it.
Say a lie is a lie.
A Lie is a Lie.
Is it on this album?
It's about the, no, it's not on the album yet.
Okay.
I got it out, but yeah, it's about it's the toxic nature of a female who, like, she knows the gang got other hoes, all like that kind of stuff, but she like, I still ain't gonna leave you alone. Even if you lie to me, I know you're lying, but keep on doing it. Because it's something about you. That toxic part. She's like, I know I'm toxic. I know I should leave you alone. I know I shouldn't fuck with you, want you know that. I know you got other hoes, but I can't leave you alone.
You know, I gotta
There's
say,
a lot of females out here like that.
Oh, yeah.
women. I mean, music been warning men about women for a long time. We just ain't been peeping game. Like, case in example, look at the song "Poison" or "American Woman," or I'm not talking about the vulgar songs. I'm talking about subtle songs. You know what I mean? Songs that we had no idea. Like, damn, they was talking about that.
That's what they was talking about, and this is so true. It's so true. But like I said,
Whoa, here she comes.
yeah, watch out, chew your ass up for sure. But that's the thing about it. I think the strongest venom is from the female, right?
You ain't lying about that.
The strongest venom, because you think about how many women could just go on, get along with their life if you cheat on them, versus they cheat on your ass, you stuck. Like, I can't believe she did this. And a lot of men don't admit it, but men hurt way most. But see, it's down. It comes from, I think, like a biological nature kind of thing, right? Men enter people, and women get fucked, right? So that's why we feel worse, because you let a nigga fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Your ultimate level.
That's the
of submission.
difference. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's also
it just feels a lot worse to a dude. You know?
But no, it's also it's not just that you're not wrong about the sex. It's also the fact that most women are attracted to you up here first. Like they fall. I'm not gonna say women won't just cold-heartedly cheat on a dude and get fucked.
Yeah, they gotta
Most
be
women,
that way.
They gotta care about you. They have to invest into you. Then they're like, I want him. We could just
That's
turn
true.
the corner, see an attractive woman, want to fuck her. But them is like, no.
Yeah, they
I
have
had
feelings
conversations with them. I developed feelings for them. That's another reason why I hurt worse.
So it's a double whammy.
That's emotionally cheating.
Yeah, it's a double whammy, though, because it's like, the double whammy is, I like this dude, and I let him hit.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because just liking the dude, and he got your mind, like you said, that's enough for most niggas to be, like, hurt. Like, you ain't hit yet or nothing like that, but it's like he hit already. Because your mind think if you like a nigga like that, you like him more than me, obviously. If you're entertaining him, eventually he gonna hit. So even if he didn't get to that point, you'd say you found that out. Like, oh, you talking to a nigga like this? And say you know she didn't hit yet. Or he didn't get it yet. You know he don't get it. You know, you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't digging you like she digging this dude now.
Now, let me ask you, do you think it's possible for a woman to not like a person but be attracted to him?
Yeah, because she a woman.
Break that down.
Women attracted to a lot of stuff they say they not attracted to. See, I done heard this experiment before where they say they give a lot of women lie detector tests, right? Mm-hmm. And they said all the things that they said that they was attracted to were things that you would think, yeah, of course you're attracted to it. But when they really went back and looked at it, it was a lot of vulgar, crazy, wild stuff that they really was attracted to, but just don't want to let you know that.
Chaos.
You know what I'm saying? So all the things that the lie detector person was asking was like sick stuff, right? And they would be like, oh, hell no, I don't like that. But when the lie detectors came back, all the regular stuff, you know what I'm saying, they didn't really like at all. It was all the sick stuff that they didn't like, you know. But for the camera and everything, they telling everybody who you think, like, just think of some vulgar stuff sexually like that. They'll just be like, never. And they lied on all of that. See what I'm saying? So that's the thing about it. That's why I say that. It's like a woman, anytime you put emotional in anything and feelings based in anything, you could be any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Any day of the week, any minute. A woman could just change 1 second to another and just be something else. And it's not necessarily her. I think a woman is accountable for her actions after she get those crazy thoughts. But getting those crazy thoughts, I can't blame her for that, because sometimes you react to the thoughts that come in your head. You don't make the thoughts come in your head.
Let me ask you this: how cool should a man get with his girls' friends, homegirls? Should he know them on a first name basis? Should he be at a level where he DMing them? Should he have their phone numbers? Or
no, I think like for emergency situations, just so you can know where your girl at, safety wise. But kicking it with them and stuff like that, like I don't believe that, because you always got to look at it like what you wouldn't want on the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
on top of that, that's my man's right there, man. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, you
kick
don't.
with
And another thing too, you just never know what could happen because if you did do that, like if you was cool, if you were cool with that, like you got all the good intentions in the world, like you don't know what she thinking. Mm-hmm. Her girl's thinking. Her girl's probably like, damn, like I didn't even know I liked you like that till we start kicking it.
Yeah, that's start.
Yeah, had you just been my girl's man and ain't really talk to me and we didn't get that cool, I wouldn't even thought about trying to do no slick shit to my girl.
But just by you being in the presence of her, she like, okay, well.
Like she could come over when her girl at work and shit like that. But at first, y'all ain't doing shit. Like you ain't thinking about her. But once it gets kind of normal, comfortable, you know what I'm saying? All it take one time for her to use the bathroom with the door open. See what I'm saying?
Or even just
To make you just be like, like even if she ain't trying to be like, with your mind, like, why she do that?
yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think it's possible for men and women to be friends?
I say, on a platonic level, it's. I'll tell you the way it is possible. If you have no attraction to them at all, like I could be friends with an ugly girl all days from here to Sunday, whatever, all day. You have to not be attracted to them. I don't think it's realistic for anybody to be friends with somebody they're attracted to.
But what if the whole hood is telling you she ugly, but that head is fire?
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me. That wouldn't matter.
Still
Me.
okay.
You got to think
No,
about
I'm
it.
a face guy. If she got a pretty face, I'll accept.
Hey, when you get in the hair, her face is down. You're not
No, I ain't
looking at her
But I'm
head.
telling you
like
the type of
she's-
person I am. This is how I was even back in the day, all my life. But my niggas always say that too, like, dang, she had a badass body and I didn't even like her. Because if she's pretty, I'll accept other shit that doesn't look right. So if she got a real pretty face, I'll accept that her butt might be a little flat. Or she ain't got a big
So
ass with a
physically,
big titty.
that's what does it for you, the
It's
face.
the face. It's everything to me.
What's one of the coldest faces you've seen? Let's talk about celebrities.
But hold on, before you
Go
do
ahead,
that,
go
let me
ahead.
just say this. Even before you bust, after you bust, you're going to be sick with yourself. Like, damn, why did I do
That's
that?
just part of the
So
game.
many niggas do it.
Hell
part of the
no.
game.
That ain't part of
Clarity,
shit.
dog.
That's why you walk home like,
You're not about to assassinate my character like that. I don't give a damn.
Post nut clarity, bro.
Hey, here we go. Hold on.
I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
Ooh.
For sure, dog. Post nut clarity is a ooh, it hit all of us.
Let's talk about face cards though. Give me like 5 girls.
Maya, one of the finest things ever. Oh,
I
Maya.
don't know women.
Oh, Maya, man. She weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I just hate to say that, Rob, but it's just true. Like,
so
somebody
it's-
that attractive to this day. She ain't fell off in
I
attractiveness.
see all
So
the
it's
videos.
a nice house, but nobody's home.
She loved herself more than... Did you see her marry herself?
She did.
She married herself on some island or some shit like
How
that.
do you marry? Well,
I remember one
you
day.
know, this is not real, but just like, yeah, wedding dress, have a wedding, like, but she married her. I think it's some kind of gimmick, whatever, like that. But all the dudes were just like Halle Berry, right? I still to this day can't no man deal with her. You know what I'm saying?
I heard things.
Think about it, as fine as she is, they said niggas be like, you have her. Snipe said it, David Justice, all people like, you can have her. I mean, she nuts.
They don't even fight to get her back.
Nuts.
Like,
Yeah, like she too much.
hey, what about Tracy Ellis Ross?
Just body.
Body.
Her face, every girlfriend I ever had looked better than her face wise.
No, I'm talking about as far as
Her
men
body?
men dealing with.
caked up. She caked
Oh, Mandela with her, no, I think that's bad too. I think she only had to deal. I think her only ace in the hole is young guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't all guy want to pull up with her because she the type of person ain't gonna change. She gonna talk as much as you. You can't tell her
Hey,
shit.
speaking of
and
that,
she got bread.
you know one of the Tia and Tamara twins that just got divorced. I heard they said
Tia.
Tia. They said she's not rolling around with a YN.
Oh, I believe it. But see, you got to think about it too. It's always an exchange thing. She's getting what she can get.
She wanted her dude back, but
Yeah, but like I said, a lot of times you get what you can get, and then you might have choices out of that. It probably have been 5, YNs.
Could have been.
And she chose that one out of them. But you know what I'm saying? But the older nigga, she already about that. Like, you ain't about to tell me shit what to do. And it's natural for us. You got to think about, like, even if you're a father or something, if you get a younger girl, it's almost your responsibility to try to show her something that you see she's slipping in or something like that, or she didn't have like that. But some older women take offense to that, even if they haven't learned that from not having a father. Where younger women, she's more receptive to it.
Do you think
You
they
know what I'm
always
saying?
been like that to a degree, even when they were younger?
No, I think it's a learned behavior because you haven't had that male presence. Like most women like that who are like that, like either like you look at your prostitutes and stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of them didn't have male figures in their life. You know what I'm saying? So they just off wild doing whatever. You know what I'm saying?
back then probably.
You know,
Nowadays,
yeah.
it's just girls want to be hoes.
Yeah, some girls just want to be hoes. Like, it's way worse culture now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's-
saying? But if you're looking at back in the day,
Girls got perfect lives now, just want to bust it open.
yeah.
Because it's fun. It's perceived to be fun in a lot
Nicki
of ways.
Minaj talks about it, so I'm a.
Yeah, and it's
Possibly.
yeah, whole culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it ain't got old yet, but I thought it would have.
Let me just run 3 girls by you and get your views and opinions of them.
Mm-hmm.
Felicia Rashad,
I mean, woman.
a woman. I
Yeah.
did say girls, or queen, whatever.
Okay. She's one of my. She's you know Arbark, right?
Who?
Arbark, her name Rob.
Yeah,
right.
I know Rob.
That's his most favorite woman in the world to this day. Like even when she first started on the Cosby Show, he don't love no other woman. There's a lot more beautiful women in the world to me, even though she's beautiful.
Yeah,
But
it's the way she carry herself.
that's what I'm saying.
She got that aura.
Her presence.
She got aura.
Right? But to be with, it seemed like, I don't know why for her, I think she'd be like a great wife kind of deal, but not much fun. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think she would the type. You know how Lady in the Street, freak in the bed. I think she the type like.
If she was, she would be perfect.
I feel like she that type.
With her, she more like, well, she's perceived as a laid back woman, a woman that don't have to be all the way out there to get attention.
Yeah, and she still seemed like too like a woman who, because I think there are some differences, like a woman who say don't listen to a man, right? But there's not much you have to really say to her.
Yeah, that's what.
So that's the good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some things you be like, I ain't never got to really try to give no advice to her. I think she's one of those women. That's what I think I would like about her, Felicia Rashad. Like, I don't think there's a lot that you wouldn't like about her.
Right.
You know, as a person. But her, you know, especially how she aged and everything like that, the beauty, she be fine to step out with. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Vivica A. Fox.
Not at all. None.
That's it?
Nothing about her I like. I only liked her when she was young.
And I'm assuming it was just a physical, like.
That was it.
Yeah,
Because she too with them. She too flamboyant, and I don't like nothing about arrogance. Like, I can't stand arrogance at all. It could be the prettiest woman on the planet. If she arrogant, I don't like that.
You got one more?
No, you go ahead. I'm still looking for a third.
What about Stephanie Mills?
Never.
No?
That ain't my type at all. Hell no.
You sure? You sure?
She only name but number older.
You sure?
And no.
Let me get Chili from TLC.
Cute. She's super cute. Yeah, super cute. But I like Left Eye better than her. Because that's just my type.
You know what? As I became an adult, I like Left Eye more.
Skin tone, caramel skin complexion, cute versus sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like Chili to me is more sexy. You know, Left Eye's cute. You know what I'm saying?
She did have a good
She's
personality.
Cute face to me. I'm more with the cute. Like sexy could be a woman you like, not even like super pretty, but you see her face or smile or something, you're like, oh man, her walk, you're like, oh my God, she's sexy, but she ain't really that fine.
Now, rest in peace. What about Aaliyah?
Yeah, but the only thing about Aaliyah, and actually my cousin, that was her best friend.
Really?
They went to the same school and stuff, yeah.
That's what's up.
And then Keisha, whatever. And Aaliyah just looked like your average pretty girl to me.
But that's what make her attractive, though.
Yeah, she's super attractive, but like if I went to the mall or something, I'll see 30 Aaliyahs.
I think she.
That's all I'm saying. When I was younger, yeah.
Yeah, you tripping. Well,
Aaliyah,
I have seen
she
some
pretty
girls around
as
here like
hell,
Aaliyah.
but it's her pretty just don't override. You be like, I ain't never seen them look like that.
I think she'd be the type that, let's say on a summer night, you remember back in the day, you have that girl you kick it with all night on the porch. She reminds me of that type of girl.
Yeah, like I would love. I mean, Leah's she banging, pretty, super pretty, but she just got that look to where like a lot of pretty girls is like in that.
She naturally
Leah.
pretty.
Yeah, that Leah that Leah round to me.
You got any
okay, I'm gonna do. I shouldn't do this because I don't like this woman at all. Robin Givens.
Oh no, yeah, you shouldn't have did her.
You should have did.
Too many strong features, man.
I just don't like what she did to Dyson.
Yeah,
I don't like none of that.
Yeah, I ain't like her jawline. She's a strong feature.
I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
I never know how to say her name right. I don't want to butcher this name. Sanaya Lathan.
Sanaa Lathan, that's one that I would say sexy. She's a sexy woman to me. She's not super fine. That's one of her homeboys like finest. Like Dre loves Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me, she just fine. Like nothing like over. Not something that I'll just be like, oh, her. I feel like I could find, if I'm just looking for looks, it's like I could find one of her.
But if she had a good personality, you'd take it serious? Is she the type?
Hell yeah.
Take her serious.
Hell yeah.
Now, what about Sade?
Sade?
Sade, yeah.
Yeah. Like pretty wide, but she is another one like Aaliyah to me. Especially like older, like.
But she cool and laid back. That's why I like
I've seen
her.
a lot of Sade looking kind of women. I don't know, it depends on where we've been, but Sade goes over the top because of her talent to me.
But see, like I said before, she a cool, laid back woman from what I perceived.
Yeah, she pretty though.
Yeah, very, very.
Yeah,
very
she
attractive.
seemed cool and laid back. Like I like her vibe. She seemed like somebody who wouldn't necessarily get on your nerves.
I got two more from Detroit though. I believe this first one was from Detroit. Delicious.
No,
Not at all.
Because
I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
like
Just because
like,
she rated, reality.
No, not at all. I don't like the plastic surgery cut. She don't. That's not what she looked like. What you see today. Put it that way. And so I don't like none of that. I don't like no BBL, no surgery, nothing. I like natural.
That ass was real. At least back then. I liked it.
It's still contoured, believe it or not.
Even back then, I'm saying when she first was famous.
No, that's her body always been banging.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. But the face change and all that. I don't dig it. I think she pretty even what she look like now. I think she fine.
So you think the plastic surgery kind of botched it a little bit?
I just don't like plastic surgery.
I mean,
I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying. Whoever. It's not like I wouldn't mess with her or nothing. I wouldn't. She ain't so. I don't like dislike plastic surgery so much where I wouldn't fuck with her.
I always tell
you know what I'm saying, but I still be like I don't really like that.
I always tell people know who to have fun with and who to take serious. Like I have fun,
And that's what women always get the misconception too. Like y'all talking about y'all don't like hoes, y'all don't want me to be no hoe, nothing, but y'all like hoes. Yeah, we don't want like to marry them.
Yeah, you like to have fun with them. Yeah. And on top of that, I'll go ahead. It was gonna be.
No, go ahead. Go if it's something.
I was gonna say, you know who be the most honest women, believe it or not, in my opinion, and we talked about this before. Hoes.
I said it yesterday.
They are.
That and guess what? Another one.
Who?
Coolest in the world, but I don't think it ever happened in my life.
What's that?
Dykes.
No, you're right. No. Hey,
I'm talking about the.
You talking about just kicking it with, not just fucking with.
Yeah, kicking it with, but this song's. Hey. You gotta look. I saw something on the internet the other day, bro. It was about like 4 or 5 of them. Bad, but they was dressed like dudes, and dudes was smashing them, and like a couple girls like were like put the dress on and stuff like that.
Man, you can't.
He was like, "Oh my god,
God damn,
it's still a woman." You know what I'm saying? Take some of that masking off of you. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of the hairline.
Hey, some of them got banging like ass bodies, bro.
Most of them do, but I'm talking about. But dealing with as far as a friend. Dykes is like best because they think like you. They could be your friend. You know what I'm saying? They think just like you. They'll go out. They'll try to bring hoes back for you. They looking at hoes like you are in the mall or whatever y'all go. Like look at that bitch, right? You know, it's very common thing. So
I used to work with one. Hey, she was cool as fuck. Shout out to you, by the way.
Yeah,
and cool.
And that's the thing too. In hoes, what I like about them the most because they don't really lie.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Once they know they a hoe, they don't lie about shit else. So that's why they easy to get along.
And now it's a testament of what can you handle, nigga. It's like they reversed it with the truth. Like, I'm about to say some real shit. What kind of man are you now?
Yeah, I'm being Club Night getting dollars.
What you tell you what I did last night.
Yeah. I just want to hit anyway. See, that's the thing about a nigga. He got to watch himself and not fall in love with that.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying?
I always
niggas who did.
I always tell people
like
you know a girl is a hoe if a nigga move out of town with her. Because most niggas, when they fall in love with a hoe, okay, you too well known. Let's go to Missouri or...
Yeah, you can pick back up when you start. You get there, just some new niggas to look at.
I did one more, Hoops.
Same, average. She got a nice body. She's a little two-tone for me, like back in the day. I don't like women that they muscle show.
Stout or...
She had a pretty face.
Like women, yeah, she pretty,
got a
but
pretty face.
She's your average pretty to me. She ain't over the top pretty.
What's over the top pretty to you?
Like, oh man, who could I say right now? It seems like I should have that in my Rolodex right now. Like I would say almost like a Maya to me. Like that's a pretty that I just don't see everywhere.
Come to
with
DR.
the body.
Come to DR with me, bro.
Oh, see there, it's a whole different thing. Ball game. Maya might be on the low scale. Dude,
I'm just saying she everywhere.
Yeah, Columbia.
Yeah, all
like
them type of.
Yeah, just like that. It's just a whole different ball.
Or even go to Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Yeah, go to Miami.
Hell yeah, but I wouldn't. That's too snooty for me. Like, if I made bread, I got the bread up like that. Like, I plan on having like that. Like, I'm avoiding places like that because I'd be mad giving that money up to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know what they like. You already know how it is. It's like that's like being a sucker on purpose. Like,
now, I watch so many podcasts. Few people have said similar stories about how they have, honey traps. A dude can have a baddie pull up. Next thing you know, his watch is missing. Some real expensive shit is missing. Glass cart, whatever. It's like, man, she laid with you all night and let you do what you want. But nigga, once she
dip with your shit, right?
Yeah. You by saying that, let me ask you this question: do you think women actually likes the average man?
Hell no, no woman like the average man. For the most part, I think a lot of women will settle for the average man, but they don't like him initially.
And why is that?
Because women always searching for something better than them. Period. And it makes sense. Don't want a man, especially a male figure, our strength, testosterone, thought process, all that kind of stuff. They don't want to be better than the man. They always want something better than them. That's why I think about it. That's how women always say stuff like, he got to have this, he got to have that, all this kind of stuff to be with me. Everything that's better than her, This is what he have to have.
What makes him so?
To be with her?
So, like you said, like you just said, what makes a man average because he don't have those things? Would you say?
It just depends on the woman, but for the most part, if you had to look at the majority of women, they want a man that's better than them. Like where a man, just think about it. Say you own 50 McDonald's, right? 50 McDonald's restaurants. You'll still date a badass bitch to work at a McDonald's. See what I'm saying? As a man, you would still, that's the difference.
You know, I could partially.
So the woman ain't marrying no nigga that worked and doing fries, your average woman at McDonald's. See what I'm saying? And she could be the millionaire that owns 50 of them.
Yeah.
She's not going to go and marry the worker.
In most cases, but you do got exceptions.
But we don't talk about exceptions to the rule. That's like,
But I got to partially agree with that. You want to know why? Because you got some women out here that still fucking with the sorry ass dude laying on the couch. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's a very minute. That's not even enough to even talk about because it's not a lot of women. If I had 100 women in this room, you're talking about 2 women.
We can't deny it don't happen though.
No, you can't deny the exceptions at all, but they don't make the rule. That's all the thing.
Because I give you a great case and example. I mean, even though this might be a movie, but you remember that movie Casino?
Oh, hell yeah.
You remember where Ace Rothstein was fucking around with Ginger and she was fucking around with that no good boyfriend she had? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you said, compared to like versus love, she actually liked Lester Diamond, but didn't love Ace, didn't like Ace Rothstein.
Yeah, but that's where it come back down to again, right? What you like. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Because it's women, I think, like a dude so much that she'll hide him from the world, right? Just like some of us. I done had women before, like, it's a blockbuster night, like, I ain't taking you out everywhere else. I like your ass enough to be with me where nobody else sees. Mm-hmm. I think it's a lot of women like that. Like, I like this nigga, but you ain't going outside with me, nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I hate to keep using movies, but let's use New Jack City for a minute. You remember how Nino Brown was messing around with G Money's girl?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that was attraction? That was like, I know that wasn't love.
No, that's just straight up, I feel like, nigga, I could take your girl.
That was ego.
Yeah, ego.
I don't think it's ego.
I think it's ego.
Sometimes a nigga can just see.
I don't think he did not like her, but I still think if you had to add the ingredients together, to me, I think ego was
I'm saying
the bigger part of it.
Have you ever had a homeboy and you knew his girl wasn't shit? Like, man, that bitch a hoe. And you told him.
I see you on that part too.
You told him, and then he don't want to listen, so he be like, okay, I'm about to fuck your girl to prove it to you. Yeah. I felt like it was one of them.
In the movie, I think that could be part of it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That might be a big part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't shit.
Because okay, let's get on another topic. Hypothetically, one of your homeboys from day one, he about to marry a girl, and you know she not the one for this nigga. What would you do? Would you just not do anything, or?
I'll tell him. You my homeboy. I'm telling him, like, bro, like.
I'm saying, but what if he not listening? Then are you?
Yeah, if he listening, not listening, then I'll just be like,
it's so much you can't.
Yeah,
it's I don't so much approve you can do. What you can do?
Because your parents can't tell you what to do with a motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, your homeboy, you can only let him know, and me, I'm not the kind of nigga to say, "I'll told you so." I just know that day gonna come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because his nose is wide open. Yeah. There's nothing you can tell.
Yeah, you gonna come back and be like, "Yeah, yeah, nigga, you was right."
He gonna have to take them lumps then.
Yeah, my nose was in the air.
Yeah, you can't
and
do
that's
that.
A lot of times what it is. Because my thing is, I think I'll take it a step further. Instead of saying a female ain't shit, you know, if you really love your homeboy, your dog, don't just be like, I just don't have that feeling, dog. That don't work. Mm-hmm. You got to kind of know some things and see some things and be able to explain in detail certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's still enough if you just feel like she ain't shit. If you really close to somebody, at least like, something off with her. Say something to your dude, your nigga, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like, you got to be able to bring it across better. A lot of times people don't bring it across better. She ain't shit, and they just leave it at that. Like a lot of niggas ain't listening to that. Like, nigga, your woman ain't shit.
So in other words, what you got to say is you got to give him reason to believe otherwise.
Yeah, and that's still a lot of times ain't gonna work. It'll be the bounce back moment when you just like, yeah, nigga, you did say this, that, and the other, but that's all that's really gonna come out of it. It ain't gonna stop him from going down the aisle.
But then sometimes you got to discern your homie intentions, because sometimes he could just be saying that because he want her. He wants y'all to,
that's
you know,
true.
It's so much.
That's true.
So much angles in society.
That's true. But like I say, that's how I think you know your true homies, because you'll know certain homies that ain't why they saying that shit to. Yeah. You know, I got like at least 2 or 3 homies that I know if they brought something to my attention, something like that it's for some real shit. Then I know I got homies that's on the second stage of that shit that's probably for other little shit while they saying that. You know
now, have you ever been in a situation where your homeboy tried to talk you down, like, hey, don't do it, and they really be for real, really real good intentions, or why?
No, because I mean, not saying I'm perfect at all, but I never picked a girl really that nobody thought I shouldn't have been with, or would have been like, oh, I wouldn't fuck with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was one of that. Now, yeah, my wife is a whole different story, but my ex-wife anyway. But my other girls I dated, something like that, I never had nobody come to me and be like, oh, dog, you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I never been. I don't like really being in relationships a lot. So I never really had to face that. In high school and shit, I was always in a relationship all through high school. But after that, I'm like, I like being free.
But you know what? I had that moment before, but I got to respect my homie for the way he did it. He told me after we broke up. You know what I mean? Because he said exactly what you said. I can't really tell you anything right now at the moment because your nose is wide open.
Your nose wide open.
Yeah, ain't nothing I can really say.
Yeah, you might be mad at me.
Yeah.
And she the one ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You mad at me because you think I'm hating on her or hating on you.
Yeah, because you in the honeymoon phase, y'all having a good time, y'all doing your thing. Like, who am I to say I'm going to come in the middle of that and try to say, don't do it?
You got to weigh your options. And my thing, too, if you going to say it early, right? Because most relationships, I'm about to marry her within the first month or two. So if your ass wait at the whole fucking year, you know I'm about to get married to her to come in with some noise or say some shit, then that's the shit that pissed me off.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like, nigga, you been new.
Time, yeah.
You been new, she ain't shit, but when I get ready to marry you, won't try to tell me don't marry.
But maybe he didn't see that. Cause
No, I'm saying if
not,
that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes it could take one outing, then you see that moment and be like, oh, no,
That's
that
true,
ain't,
too.
Yeah.
That's true, too. But I'm saying something, though. I'm big on that. Like, a lot of girls, you know how they had that, they'll sometimes say, you be like, if you seen your girl cheating or something or out, or would you tell or some shit like that? Mm-hmm. A lot of females be like, no, I don't know, whatever, something like that. It's like, well, I ask y'all a question. How would y'all feel about that? Like you saw your homeboy girl out, and you out with your girl, and she out with another nigga.
I hate to say it depending on what homie.
See?
So it depends.
See, so like you say, it's just not every person, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
sometimes it ain't my business. I'm not that good with you, you know?
Yeah. And how you do it, too, because like you said before, how did he know he gonna take it the wrong way? Mm-hmm. You feel me?
But certain niggas I know, I would tell right away, like, nigga, because I know you my homeboy. I know that's your bag.
But even sometimes, like you said, the way you tell it, they could think like, oh, your girl cheating on you. It's like, I'm not saying it like that, but it could come off like that. But this is the reverse of that. If I see my homeboy is cheating, I would just say, hey, don't bring your wife or girl around me. Because I don't want to be even near her if you ain't loyal to her. Yeah. And I don't like them type of. I don't like being in the same room with somebody, and then they be like, "Damn, you didn't say nothing."
It's
like,
bullshit.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
But see, women do it a little different too. What they do, they like to capture pictures. They record. We don't really do that.
Yeah, we sure don't. I can't picture pulling my phone out.
That's what I'm saying. That's not. We don't do that. What's it like a man recording? You see what I'm saying? That don't even sound right.
That's a girl thing.
Yeah, we don't.
I know a lot of niggas do it though, but
it's just niggas with feminine ways now, man.
Yeah, we don't do that type of.
Yeah, because I was in Tim Hortons yesterday, right, and the girl behind the counter and the other woman, they was, oh man, they going at it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm just thinking. Like it just kept escalating. Then the son came in, like, you don't talk about my mama. Like I beat your ass. Trying to go up to the girl, try to fight the girl at Tim Hortons, but the Tim Hortons girl, like an Arab girl, but she just kept talking shit. Like, go brush your teeth, bitch. At the older woman,
at the
black woman. Yeah, the worker was saying that to the old lady because the old lady was saying people got in front of her, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So they ordered before you, and then they just walked back. Mm-hmm. So when he's coming back up, she's like, "These motherfuckers!" She was losing her mind, sister. You know, but she older. You know what I'm saying? And the Arab girl was so nonchalant, but the girl wanted to fight her so bad. I'm like, this would have went. There's a viral moment, really. I was just laughing. I'm like, I'm looking at a viral moment right now. I saw it escalate and build up. They had to hold people off and all kind of different shit. And I go to the Horns every day on the way to work. But I was just like, I couldn't picture doing it. But in my mind, I was thinking like which one of y'all got a phone? So,
that's what I said. It's not in our nature to really do that.
Yeah, but if somebody would put that on, they would have got a lot of fucking views.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of views.
Now, if I were to see a UFO or something out of the ordinary, that might be a little different.
Yeah, like I'll pull the phone out all day if it ain't at people.
Yeah, exactly.
At things, I will put the phone out.
But when it comes to your homeboy girl, you gonna look at that like, what are you doing recording my girl? Or why you recording? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything outside of the point.
Outside of the point, yeah.
Yeah. So you got any more questions?
I don't got no more questions.
We ready to move on to this fishbowl?
Oh yeah, we can move on. I already grabbed me one out.
All right, well let's go ahead and pick these questions. We're gonna play our favorite theme song.
That's why you're miserable.
questions, corrections, detections.
I got a new beat. I gotta program it
Man,
so I can start rapping.
I'm gonna miss that beat. I actually got a very good question.
Go ahead.
Y'all wrote down.
But you pick first. Go ahead.
Oh, sure.
This might take a little time.
Mine just said, have you broken any family curses? I do believe I have broken some family. Well, most likely black people curses. Like, I don't be eating that soul food shit, that bullshit. I don't eat dairy products for the most part. I don't eat all that. I don't know. Mainly when it comes to diet and things I feel like holding black people back, I don't partake in it no more. I'm always out pursuing higher knowledge. I'm not just trying to regurgitate shit. I'm not trying to be a nigga anymore. You know, I master myself and my body. You know, I'll be doing that semen retention a lot. You know, a lot of girls be thinking they could just throw me some pussy and I'm just going to pounce on it. I'm like, bitch, I'd rather, if I feel like staying in the house today, I don't give a fuck what type of picture you send me, bitch, I'm in the crib.
I hear that.
But here go the reverse of that. If you're mobile, you can pull up. Like, nigga, I'm not leaving the crib.
Yeah, if I got to put my shoes on, it's a different story.
You ever just have to drive really far to link with a girl? Then it's the ride home I factor in. Like, damn.
I said that to everybody. I don't mind going one way anywhere.
Yeah. Like, I tell girls, like, if I'm, sometimes, if I get to crash, I'll pull up. But if I can't crash, I'm sorry.
Go back to do the spin around. Go back.
So you mean to tell me I got to come over, bust a nut? Well, I'm already tired. I got to drive my ass back home?
No, the worst is the girls with no cars, but you can't hook up in their crib. You got to go pick them up, and bring them to your crib or somewhere.
Or Uber.
And take them back.
We all done it, but like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with it until you finish hitting.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You don't feel like doing it now.
Man. You do it way such and so. Everything will come in. You the smart guy now.
You got an attitude.
I wouldn't even brought you over here.
I remember I picked a girl up from Brownstown one time, and she is at my old. She was supposed to crash, but she was a little young bitch. She started being too young. Like, yeah, let's drink, let's smoke, let's turn up. I'm like, bitch, it's 2 a.m. Let's go the fuck to sleep. And then like I was like, man, get your shoes on. I took her all the way back home.
Same
night.
That was the most irritating drive.
Man, what? I was mad. I never hung out with her after that. Never.
It took forever to get her back to the crib.
Man, what? It was a quiet road, right? Because she kept trying to talk like, man, that's why I fuck with niggas. Like, I just didn't say shit. I'm not about to enter.
She was going off on you?
Man, shit. I don't remember. I was sleepy as fuck, man. I drove her. I dropped her off. Came back, and I immediately deleted. Well, no, I sent her a text because usually when I'm done with a girl, I gotta send that one text to confirm that all is well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sent that text as soon as I got a reply back, like, yeah, I'm good. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I was like, all right, bet. Click.
Hey, that Uber game. Hey,
safe, I'm safe.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you might have to call that Uber, unless you probably don't want to spend money, but still. But to answer, could you read the question one more time?
Have you broken any family curses?
I have. I want to say with spirituality, I'm starting to get a lot of my people look at not all of them, look at religion a little bit differently. To understand that your words have power, especially when it comes to what people may call manifesting. Understanding what to say after you use the words I am. You could be cursing yourself whenever you say what you don't have. So watch out for that. Also, I want to say that I have broken curses when it comes to money. Understanding that, you know, how to spend money, understanding money flows. You know what I mean? Money is energy, stuff like that. So, yeah.
I can almost piggyback off you. I don't know how serious can I get. I would stay in that same area, like you know, back in the day, me and Dre stayed in church 3 days a week, all kinds of stuff like that. But I think the more you read and the more research you do, the more you see things that you faking the funk.
You're actually being controlled.
You're faking the funk.
You're being controlled.
There's a lot of books in the Bible. If you read them and it don't change or make you ask a bunch of questions, you fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. Like just read Deuteronomy or Acts or something like that. If you still believe in the same way or something like that, you fake. Because if it don't bother you in a way to make you be like, why would God do that? You know what I'm saying? You fake it. I just look at one of the kind of things like, I'm more upset at the people that know it and still follow it versus the people that don't know it at all. Like he's just saying, if you're ignorant to it, I can care less. You know what I'm saying? But if you see God says, you know, it's okay to rape. You know, that's in the Bible. It's okay to rape. It's okay to take the wife. It's okay to kill the first sons. God killed 3 million people in the Bible. The devil didn't kill one. So who's the better person? If I didn't kill nobody, you killed 3 million.
I always tell people in the Bible,
You know what I'm
angels
saying?
was killing people too.
Yeah, but like I said, and then a lot of people don't realize when they say God is always good, all the time God's good. No, because God even saying in the Bible, but people always gloss over that too. I created the good and the bad. So why would I create the bad? It didn't say, it didn't blame the devil on everything. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain stuff. I believe in a higher power. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? But I don't act like I know him like that. It's still a constant
But
thing.
it's also balance. You can't. You,
know what
gotta
I'm
have
saying?
balance. You gotta have contrast in the world.
Yeah, but it's just a lot of things that don't take places. Like how the Bible written back in a certain time period when it wasn't. It was not even alphabet back in the times when they say stuff happened in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Author of the Bible is not God. God didn't come down here and become no author, copyright, or nothing. So you could say it was inspired by him all day long, but he didn't put nothing in that word.
I got to say this too, not to cut you off, but another thing I want to say too, a lot of people's relationship with money is messed up because we were raised up to believe, especially in these churches, that money is evil. And it say money was evil. It said for the love of money
Love.
is evil. That
You gotta
means
listen to all the words.
Yeah, that means if you worship money or put it as your God, that's when it becomes evil.
Yeah, the same where it say, let us make man in our image. A lot of people miss that. They just like God said, let's make man like his image. No, it said, let us. That means there's more gods than him that said that if that's the truth.
Yeah, do say
let us
Lord's
make.
many and God's many.
Yeah, so you was like, who the other people?
Exactly.
Then that means you didn't do it on your own if you said that. It means you needed other gods to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then
Or scientists.
Yeah, or scientists. Well, yeah, there you go. Like I say, I always said the Garden of Eden was a laboratory. It wasn't a.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I like more people to think that way. And the thing is, too, like, I would always say this. When I was even young, I would say, like, why would, and a guy tell you don't gamble, right? Like, it's not good to gamble. But think about what he did to Job, right? Mm-hmm. You know.
That was a bet.
It's a bet. And it's like, do anything to him. Just don't kill him. And I bet he still be with me. That's foul as hell.
And it's a gamble.
And you shaking hands with the devil. And you think so he killed his family, took his crops, then they gave the man leprosy, all kind of shit.
Over angel he created.
And over pride. That you also say God don't want you to have no pride. Mm-hmm. It's also saying in the Bible, I'm a jealous God. But God said it was a sin to be jealous. So people just don't see all that. And the same thing with Eve or the Garden of Eden, right? You blame her for eating apple, all that kind of stuff. Blame Adam, whatever, because he shouldn't have did it, right? But when have you ever known, even coming as a kid, that God is not all-knowing? When have you ever heard that he wasn't, right?
You don't.
So if that's the case, he set her up. You know she gonna eat the damn apple, but you gonna make everybody suffer when she do.
But also,
So I'm saying that kind of shit to me don't.
But also, he gave man free will as well.
Yeah, but at the same
But
time,
if he knows what you,
But you-
if he knows
yeah.
future events,
That's a free.
he still know the
But see,
free
but-
will.
scenario.
But see, he don't interfere with free will either. You know what I mean? Now, he could have stopped it, but that's still free will for her to do that.
Yeah, I don't even think the fact that he could have stopped it. Like I said, my thing is, I truly believe that the God, to say the number one God, like the big man, the number one, right?
The creator.
The creator, I don't think he got nothing to do with us. I think it's the gods that he created are gods of men.
the mutual people.
Yeah, gods of men. I don't think he got nothing to do. He did his job. I create people. I do like. I don't think he paid no. I think he's so big that he don't give a shit about us like that. But I believe his offspring, the gods of man, like they talk about Eliel and all that kind of stuff like that. I think they are the gods that are the devil and the God, you know what I'm saying, who create and do all this other stuff because they have powers too and everything like that. But I think the God over them he ain't got nothing to do with us. I ain't gonna say he don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
But I think it's just like humans.
He got so many.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Humans, animals. I don't think just the universe is all that. Like we just something that the gods of man
It's
pay
Enlil and
attention
Enki
to.
and all them.
Yeah, I don't think the God is the God of man. I think the God had gods that are God of men.
I don't want to get too far deep into this topic. I know we got to answer other questions.
Mine is not.
But I just
Don't
want
pertain to me.
But I just want to say this real quick about scripture. We take a lot of things out of context. Like, case an example, when the Ten Commandments says, "Thou shalt not kill," but at the same time, when you defending yourself, you kill the other person that's killing.
Yeah.
I think what they meant to say was God said, "You shall not murder."
Yeah, because you're killing wars.
Yeah.
He demanded people killing wars all the time.
What do you mean when you say kill? Are you only talking about humans or other?
Exactly.
You don't know.
You could walk on the ground and be oblivious to the fact you just stepped on 100 ants.
Yeah. But see, you also got to look at it too. Think about it. We got more common sense as humans than if you read some of the stuff in the Bible that God did. Now, that don't make sense. We got more morals than what he actually did in the Bible. So that just, it don't correlate. Some of the stuff that he did in there were way more cruel than we would ever do. You know what I'm saying? We know it ain't right to rape. Like most of us know that it's killing if you have an abortion, it's still killing. You know what I'm saying? But everybody can sprinkle stuff around and make stuff sound better and all that kind of stuff, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things that he did in the Bible, I'd be like, I wouldn't have did that. Like, how am I smarter than you? Ain't no way in the hell I'm smarter than you, God. But you done some things that I question, like, hey, no, that don't make no kind of sense why you would have did that. And I'm nothing but a human. I ain't shit, but I think better than you. You know what I'm saying? Some of the foul shit that you said you should do, I would never do to people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it don't correlate. It just don't correlate to me like that. You know what I'm saying?
We ready to move on to the next question?
Yeah.
You want to go first? This might be another heavy topic.
It could be. I love heavy. Obviously, you can tell I like heavy topics, but
Yeah, go ahead.
my question don't pertain to me, but it might pertain to y'all.
Let's hear it.
All right. Have you ever been to a daughter-daddy dance?
Nope.
Nope.
You can pull another one if you want.
Yeah, let's pull another one.
Well, while you pull that one, mine says, what are the mental traits of a masculine man and a feminine woman?
And a feminine woman?
Yeah, and a feminine woman.
Oh, and. Okay, protect your provider, first and
Some
foremost.
mental traits? I'm sorry
Yeah,
for cutting you off.
mental traits of a masculine man and a feminine woman.
Okay, a feminine woman.
Feminine woman, she speaks when spoken to. Oh,
Hey, it's true, though.
but no, she's patient. She's nurturing. She's for both parties. They're both not witty. I could use the word witty, but they're both don't mind learning something new. I can't think of what to call that right now.
A feminine woman wouldn't mind if you had side chicks.
Some.
So
Yeah, because I believe that they know what a man really wants.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of real feminine women are super intelligent.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They low key know what
Yeah.
a man wants,
Yeah,
but
they're-
are they going to give it to a man? That's the question.
It's what they plan on giving up. Or
That's
not.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
But the more feminine you are, it's always the thought process.
They know what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Like they say all the time, a man is simple. Okay, if it's so simple, how come you can't make it simple for his life?
That's right. Can't make them stay.
They're both adaptable. Feminine and masculine. Both those energies would be adaptable energies.
Soft spoken when they need to be
Yeah, for the woman. Yeah.
for the woman.
Yep. But I do like a feminine. I love it. There's nothing better than a feminine woman. And like you said too, like people don't understand, like just the cheat code is being feminine. That's what women know. I was a women, I'm like, you always want to win. Be your real nature. If you as feminine as you could possibly be, you don't have to be the finest chick or none of that kind of stuff. You're gonna draw some attention from a lot of people. Cause you just feminine. You ain't arguing, you ain't combative. You don't talk to me like you can whip my ass when you know you don't. You can't. All I'm gonna do is go to jail when you try to
Don't
shit
try
on
to
me.
don't try to undermine me either.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And I think they'll be understanding and they'll de-escalate.
De-escalate, yeah.
There's several other I'm sorry, I can't think of all the qualities.
But it's that's a good question because I just know I don't meet many of them.
Yeah. Or
no.
the
You're
few I
the
do
only
meet, they're in relationships. Every time I meet a girl that's my type, she's in a relationship. Because
That's true.
I know I only like quality.
That's true.
Like, yeah, my type is always in a relationship.
Don't mind correction.
Yeah, don't mind. Correct. Look for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That like, you know, I just think that what I do hate though, I do see, like you said, they either taken or they with somebody who you just be like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
I don't interfere. You can't.
Yeah, you know,
interfere.
I don't
When it
interfere, but
comes to-
it's a girl I know, like, man, I'm talking about just with a terrible thought natured person, and I'm like, and you giving yourself all that femininity to a person who ain't. I mean, look at the nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And you would look at it like that. It's like, I don't want to have her, but I would love to have somebody like her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just be like, a lot of feminine women end up with niggas who, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's what they really looking for. You know what I'm saying? They just end up with her.
But we only answer half the question. What makes a masculine man?
I think a masculine is leadership, man. And I think accountability, big for men, you know what I'm saying? Having a group of peers that respect you. You know what I'm saying? I think
Not be a father. Like you pretty much said it. Not be a
Got
father.
to be a philosopher,
Yeah.
methodical, a tactician.
wisdom,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Foresight.
saying? Foresight, yeah. Leader.
Knock out 20 push-ups.
Yeah, masculine. You got to be, like I said, a protective aspect of
Got
the
to
type
be
of thing.
determination.
Yeah, determination. You know what I'm saying?
Drive, all that.
Purpose.
Yep, purpose. Yeah, it's a lot of things though. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, I'm missing a lot of them when
Here's
y'all
the
keep
main one,
going.
too. You gotta have the courage not to be liked.
Yeah, you can't.
Be an asshole or a jerk a little bit. Like you gotta just
you
be
gotta be
truthful.
courage not to
You
be-
gotta be truthful.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to stand on your square. You don't gotta follow the crowd. Be able to live in silence.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm big
by yourself.
on that. That's what most of the girls I've ever had in my life. The common denominator, asshole and jerk.
Yeah.
Because they know I'm gonna say what I want to say. Like I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna dog you out. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't
Especially in
say
a
some stupid
society,
shit. I'm gonna let you know about it.
especially in a society today where a lot of men rather be liked more than they do to be respected.
Yeah,
You know,
respect is everything.
Respect, a man's respect is powerful.
Yeah,
Be a recluse too, probably a little bit. Like you don't gotta be around the crowd. But that's if you're a Sigma male.
yeah,
You got alpha. You got a few other types.
yeah. There's a few other types, and that's something like because you think way back in the day, this list was like, list wasn't like that.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm
that's
saying? It didn't have to be either. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, back then, women just was like, hey, if they wanted protection, they would just be with you because of that. Sometimes
And
they
one
know
more-
you can raise their kids. I mean, or provide for their kids. They could just be with you because of that.
And also another thing too, a man gotta have the courage to walk away when need to be.
Yeah, that's definitely masculinity.
You gotta be, in other words, you're making the king move. No matter how bad she is or how much of your type she might be, you gotta have the courage to walk away if she ain't, you know what I mean, rocking with you.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I think you could judge a lot of men because it's a lot of these cats who think they really that they ain't walking away from they don't want nobody else to have her, kind of deal. Even though if she ain't shit, you know what I'm saying. Some people's like I'd rather that just be me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying.
That's why you see men in miserable relationships and marriages because they rather put up with it and let her go.
Or people just don't want to be alone. That's also a thing too.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to be alone and truly learn yourself. Be a recluse.
Either or.
You know, be happy. You gotta find love and happiness for yourself before you can have it for somebody else. In my opinion.
Yeah, and to me, I've never been the kind of person for like I tell a person like that, me being alone, that don't mean I'm lonely.
Yeah.
So that's what my biggest thing. Like I don't get lonely.
Especially if you got a
Yeah,
team.
but I've gone months without being with no girl, and I don't feel lonely. But I can be like, damn, I'm alone. But I ain't tripping because I ain't gonna just be like impulsive, like I ain't had nobody in a while. Let me go out and do something dumb. You know what I'm saying? But when I was younger, shoot, if I looked up and be like, damn, it's been 2 months. Now I'm plotting. You know what I'm saying? When you in your 20s, you're like, oh hell, not today. It's been 60 days. I ain't had.
I need
It's all in the phone, all everywhere. Whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But now
Making
it's like,
agreements. Okay, I'll eat it for an hour. Just no.
yeah. Hey, while you bullshit, you know that's been said.
Hey, somebody got to say it.
Somebody
Hey,
said
you
that.
ever did that before?
What?
Read your question, man.
No, I'm talking. No, fuck. I already read the question. I'm talking about eat for an hour.
No, I ain't lockjaw. It's that going.
Yeah.
Once I correct,
If
once it come back right, then I'm on something else. Like once I get the lockjaw, I don't wait till cure itself to go back. Like as soon as I get lockjaw, that mean I've been doing it too long, and it don't go no hour.
What's your question?
This question is sum up your zodiac sign.
You know what? Sum it up.
Sum it up. One of y'all wrote it.
You want to pick another one? You want to pick another question?
Oh, you don't like that one?
No, I don't like that one.
I
At
just
all.
keep thinking of answer right now.
One of y'all wrote it. I'm almost
No.
interested.
I don't even fuck with
We
that kind of
already.
shit.
You can even write some questions too and add them to the bowl.
No.
We all write.
Oh, it's all good. Are women with low self-esteem the easiest?
If I knew you was gonna say easiest after that sentence.
It's A's.
I mean,
I mean,
the truth is the truth. That's all I got to say about that.
they're not difficult. They're not
truth
even.
is the
They're
truth.
not hard. They're not medium. I'll say that. But it's like it's a layup. Y'all layups, man.
Yeah, that's a layup right there.
Y'all layup.
the tr-
Hey, but y'all make niggas happy. Sometimes a nigga just need that little quick, little brand new thing.
Yeah, dog. My thing is this though. I'll ask this question in another way.
What's that?
Have you ever seen a bad bitch with low self-esteem?
Yeah,
Because I have.
I have.
So how would you look at that the same? Or
Oh,
different?
you dog her out too?
The same,
Same.
the same in what way? What we talking about?
Like being the easiest.
Yeah, but
Same
see, you
thing.
know who fucked. Damn, I hate I gotta put it like this. Damn, I hate I gotta put it like. You know who fucked that up? Niggas that would kiss her ass. Like, damn, you beautiful, and all of a sudden her self-esteem go high. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that's how
That's how I kind of grew and kind of
That's how I get
developed this
elevated.
own monster.
Yeah. So be the kiss ass niggas who be doing shit like that.
Yeah, but I be scared. I would say that I've met a woman like that before. Like, I thought something was wrong with her because first I thought like she's like a liar. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it ain't no niggas. If I mean 100 niggas, ain't none of them gonna think you ain't fine. But you think you ain't shit. You think you don't look like nothing. So I'm like, oh, you fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't think that, everybody's saying it to you. You know what I'm saying? So either you just not believing everybody or you on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But after you get to know them more, it's a mental thing. It's something wrong. That's just like a woman who dyslexic or, you know what I'm saying, anemic or something. They see fat in the mirror, but they the skinniest thing you ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? But when they see the mirror, they too fat. But they ain't got an ounce of fat on them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the same kind of mindset of a girl who real pretty, who she just like, when I look in the mirror, like, I don't look no better than Oprah Winfrey. And she fine as hell.
All in the mind.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that make you a better woman because they're more humble and modest.
Yeah, but you don't never
They're
want to.
damaged.
You don't ever want to wake up one day and be like, what blinders did I have on? I'm bad than a mother. And look at your ass and sit over there sleep with your mouth open like, I'm with this nigga.
See what I mean? Like I said.
Hopefully they in love with you at that point. Hopefully they find.
Hey. That's how it be. It take that one nigga to blow that mind up.
Yeah, dog.
Now she gonna look at you like, I've been fucking with you this whole you.
You mean to tell me I could got anything?
So I could do better.
Could have got anybody?
So I got Shaq in my inbox and I'm fucking with you. Nah,
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Them little girls, I'm scared of what you just said.
I mean, that's how it be.
Yeah.
That's reality, man.
Yeah, you measuring you up to motherfuckers they'll never get a chance to be with.
Thanks, social media.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we got any more questions?
Nah, I don't got no more questions. I enjoyed talking to you and your
Hey,
views and
same here, man.
My pleasure.
perspective on women and all that.
Yeah, it's more enjoyable than, I knew it was be enjoyable, but it was better than I thought it would be, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, with the
I don't
Takeoff
do this shit.
podcast.
Hey, wait. Before we get out of here, man, put us up on a restaurant, man. Do you be in this area?
Not over here too much. I'm more Dearborn.
Can I ask you a question? Why you do that to every guest?
Man, cuz, bro, we eat at the same spots,
Hey,
dog.
you know what?
We eat at the same spots, dog.
And I'm
all the
laughing
time.
because he do that to every guest. Where we
Lately, yeah.
Oh,
I'm not against it, but I'm just saying, I just want to know why you do that to every guest.
I would say because I stay in Dearborn now.
Oh, you do?
I'm real,
I be out that way.
I'm real. I mean, you'd had them already, but certain shawarma spots, man. I love chicken shawarma, man.
I like the food trucks out there.
I love them things, man. Yeah, I'll eat them. They a little expensive sometimes.
With the pickle in it, too, yeah.
Yeah, man. And hummus and all that shit. Yeah. Like all the stuff I thought I'd never like, can't stand shit like that until I had it. And I'm like, what the
I was actually thinking about going to get some Mediterranean today, too.
Yeah.
That do sound good, though.
Yeah. That'd be my days when if I say I want something different, it's that.
It'd be that garlic dip sauce, whatever they got with the bread, man.
Yes, that's that different kind of eating.
Either that
I
or
do
some
like
Thai
that.
food.
It's more healthy, too.
Yeah, I eat that over soul food. Soul food,
Man, soul food is...
I don't even dig soul food like that.
I think I might start a movement. Soul food is bullshit. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but soul food is just not it, bro. Health-wise, that's like the...
Yeah.
It's scraps, and we still don't acknowledge that we...
It is scrap.
All this time later, I'm proud of this bullshit. Nigga, that was all that was left, nigga.
I pick and choose soul food. If it ain't chicken or cornbread or like mac and cheese, I can't fuck with it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I'll mess with it. Like, I ain't no big pork eater at all.
I don't eat pork at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't down on swine. And when you see somebody tell me we eating chitlins, man, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I regret ever eating that in my life, bro.
Smashing. I ain't had no chitlins in 20 years.
You used to eat that shit?
I did.
the
I
hot
did
sauce?
today. And this thing about it, like I won't eat no peas, nothing look like beans, nothing like that. I hate anything look like that. It just look like pellets to me. That's what people always, like, you don't eat no beans, nothing look like a bean,
Pinto
black eyed
beans, good
peas,
as
nothing
hell.
with that shape I could eat. No bowl.
Pinto beans with some cornbread? You
can't.
missing out.
It just look like a bunch of pellets to me. I was something about eating a bowl of,
What about refried beans from Mexico?
Too dry.
oh, they just beans, period.
Too dry.
I can't stand nothing with beans in it.
No, we're talking about string beans.
Well, okay.
Nothing.
What about string beans?
I don't like string beans either. I already said nothing with the beginning or end with beans, and I don't like.
Oh, man.
I know a lot of people that like it, and I cook. Like I cook. So I make all that stuff. And that's what people will be like, oh, you gotta eat beans. How I taste them. I'm like, no, I just know how to cook, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make pork beans, stuff like that for people, or anything you could think of, and people just be like, yeah, he say you don't eat beans. Like, how you don't taste it? Because I don't taste that shit.
What about desserts?
That I like?
Yeah.
Like key lime pie. Weird like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't big on big cheesecake. I ain't big on peach. If I eat peach cobbler, it be that first day. You know, there's Thanksgiving or something like that. I don't care how much in the refrigerator. I won't touch it no more.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is better when it's warm.
Yeah, but I like it. I just like to say like cheesecake. Love cheesecake. 2 bites. I throw the rest away. I waste it because it's so rich. That I just wanted that part. Like, oh man, I need to chase that cheesecake. But
So you just want
I don't want no more.
So you might as well get cool with somebody who always need food and just here you go.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Something.
That's true.
Or
You don't make a
cooking.
whole big ass pot of chili. You gonna eat it like
Yeah.
2 bowls kind of shit.
Like some
I used to do
spaghetti
stupid
shit.
shit like that.
What about pizza? You a fan of pizza?
Not? It got to be some good expensive pizza.
Well, we know a spot.
Yeah, I got to eat expensive pizza now because
You ran.
it was always the go to when you ain't thinking nothing else. I'll eat some pizza though. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't mess with DiGiorno to this day. My mom ate that shit all the time.
Oh, the joint don't even taste good no more.
I might not. I don't.
Yeah, not to me.
Never gonna try it again. I don't care.
I used to like bruschetta.
Yo, that was a good
sure.
frozen piece or whatever. But no,
And you said DiGiorno?
DiGiorno.
I couldn't stand Tombstone.
no.
I did not like
Oh,
Tombstone.
Tombstone. Yeah,
I did not like that shit.
Yeah, Tombstone like that. I used to buy that shit for my kids. And that shit be just still be in the freezer every time. Yeah, but yeah, I like a good pizza place. Like you ever been to Red Devil back in the day? You be on Finkel.
I don't remember that one. Oh man. And I know Jerry's Pizza on Finkel.
Now Jerry's, yeah, you know, but Jerry's they expensive as hell.
I used to like pizza populas because I like deep dish or the thicker pizza.
Yeah, I like the seafood at
Yeah,
Pizza
that seafood boy. Yeah.
Yeah, dang, that made me kind of want one of them now.
I don't know if they still
$30
open.
was like a small one.
Oh
then,
yeah,
man.
it went up.
Yeah, y'all can have the seafood. I'm good.
What you eat if in there?
It's from Pizza Pablo's.
If you got it.
I mean, that depends because I don't do seafood and I don't do pork.
Okay. So
You know what I mean?
Oh, so you don't do pepperoni either?
No, I don't do pepperoni unless it's beef pepperoni.
Okay.
If it's beef pepperoni or it's a hamburger, stuff like that. If it's that type, I'll go for it. When it comes to pork, can't do it.
Throughout the year, how often do you think you unknowingly eat pork?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I know I had at least one time.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. What
Yeah, I
say,
know I had at least one
I don't
time.
think you could really avoid it the whole year. Like,
What
you
was
probably
in
like,
that?
damn it, that was pork.
Yeah, I know I had it because pork got a certain taste to it.
Yeah.
You would definitely know it. Now, it was one time that I bit into something, and I'm like, this pork? Oh, this pork. But I just swallow, just spit it out.
Yeah, because that's one thing about pork. You could say, oh, that you don't eat it, none of that, because a lot of pork tastes good. Like, regardless if you don't like it or you shouldn't eat it. It ain't never been a taste thing why a lot of times people don't eat it.
Now,
I don't ever say, oh, it tastes nasty.
Now,
It's just
sometimes
that
I do.
It is nasty.
I do miss eating pork bacon, but now I was put up on something called beef bacon.
I ain't had none of that yet.
Yeah, you got the same texture, but it's greasy as hell.
Okay, do it crisped up.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't like that about turkey bacon.
I used to love turkey.
Turkey bacon just don't crisp to me.
No, I
It's
don't.
so chewy, man. I could cook it. I cook it slow for a long time because I'm like, it gotta crisp up. One time I was just doing that for an experiment. I cooked for so long, but
don't do that.
it won't crisp up for nothing.
No.
It just get done. That's it.
Yeah. How am I going to enjoy this with a bowl of grits? You can't do it.
Yeah,
What's
sure.
You pick it up and it just bend down.
Yeah, that's not. Nah, that don't. No, I don't even. Like, hold on, wait.
I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
I do. Well,
my
I
favorite.
did.
No, I can't fuck with no turkey bacon.
Well, all right then. You mind plugging in your label and the music for the guests out there who want to
Wait, I
look
did
you
have
up?
one more question. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
God damn it, Stubbs.
I forgot. I did have a few written down, but this one, you are the vice president. Why are you the vice president and not the president?
Oh, because the label already has one.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a
Yeah,
joint
Black.
venture,
Yeah,
you with somebody
Tim
else.
Black. He's actually artist / president.
Okay,
And remember that this was already
a thing before you joined.
before I joined.
That's what I figured it was. The reason.
So I came in and I was actually surprised they made me vice president. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But I came in and this, you know, they respect a lot of things that I was doing. New sound, new everything, camaraderie, everything came together. A lot of things started happening. Like I came, it's like I'm not even gonna say it's all me. It's probably the timing. You know, it's like I came and it ushered in a lot of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I like to take care of business, stuff like that. I don't mind being the guy in the boardroom kind of deal, stuff like this. I know what I'm talking about, type of deal. So it wasn't a hard decision for them to make, to say, you know, you be vice president. You know what I'm saying? But so I got 2 people over me that I trust them with everything, whatever they do. But if I'm standing alone, I don't have to call them for nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if I see an artist I'm interested in or whatever the situation, money-wise or something, you know, I can just go and make that decision and get back to them and say, I did this. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me that kind of power.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we doing right now. We trying to get a lot of corporate. We in some corporate stuff now, so we trying to get corporate money. Versus just other things dealing with. We trying to do different things with our music. You know what I'm saying? Like commercials and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know. One of these days we can have a Super Bowl commercial.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you just never know. But
I would like
we got
to
a lot of stuff going right now. I think between now and in the summer, we're gonna take a big leap. I think we took a big leap since December of last year.
How long you been CEO? I mean, Vice.
Vice President, I didn't even join Dalladda until October of last year. So I haven't been, you know what I'm saying? So things just moved a lot, just real quick. We put out so much music, man. And that's the thing about it, too, is like when I came, they had a lot of music already out. But the quickness that we put out music since I've been here has just been like another level. We can't believe it sometimes. We put out albums.
Have you ever made a jingle?
Yeah. But like I said, that's the thing I'm going to really get into because I was doing that even in Atlanta. Like none of them ever really took off. You know what I'm saying? But I had a lot of interest and stuff like that. And even when I heard the jingles that for the account I was trying to go for, even people was like, "Yo, it sound way better than that." So I never knew what that was about. But I didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody probably not.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
circle.
They probably known or something like that. I'm not going to always say mine was better all the time, but certain shit I'd be like, why ain't they pick mine? And other people be like, why the hell would they go with that shit?
What's the process in making a jingle? I'm just curious.
It got to catch it got to match. It always got to match with the which it don't do it no more. See, that's the thing about it. Now it's different. Now, you ever seen commercial now? By the time the commercial go off, you don't even remember what the fuck you was up?
Actually, I have. I got one commercial.
Yeah, you be like, what that commercial about once it go off?
I got one commercial in mind. You know that it's from Bob's Furniture. They talking about the mattress.
Yeah.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Big
whatever.
Bob or something, yeah.
Yeah, it's that one he had them puppets and they be singing that little jingle about Bobapedic. That's that only commercial I can think about.
Profit. Yeah,
I'm just thinking about McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Something that you would
anything
remember.
like that, yeah, but it got to feel like it matched. I just how I look at a jingle. You look like Adrian. Say you do. To me, you don't really look like Adrian. But most people look like their name. So you got to have that mindset when you thinking about your jingle. You got to kind of, that's what it do seem like it'd be that. Because you could put anything. You could put some sweet as hell on a carpet commercial and they'd be like, that shit don't match worth a damn, but that'd be slamming for that. No, you got to tone it back. It's a carpet commercial. You got to feel like the music got to feel like a carpet commercial. Like elevator music, what do it feel like? It's on the sound like elevator music.
Yeah.
Anytime you in there, they ain't beating in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's like subtle jazz.
I still remember Scruff McGruff.
Scruff McGruff.
Still remember that shit.
Yeah.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, Robinson Furniture. What's up?
Robinson.
Al's. What was that? ABC Warehouse. I'm crazy. Al, crazy something.
I don't
I don't remember that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's why I just think just the key to that is I think that's the best.
Or Burger King. Have it your way.
Even Little
Have
Caesars.
it your way.
Yeah,
You rule.
You ruled, and that's new.
Little Caesars.
That's
pizza,
new.
Pizza.
Back that wasn't. Pizza. And that's all he said.
Yeah.
He just said that kind of stuff, but it makes sense because pizza don't make sense now though. You notice they don't really say that.
I think they might have got sued because it's a company
it
in
is
Canada called Pizza.
Oh, but when it was pizza for real, that's when the jump off was right for that.
Before the hot and ready.
Yeah, before hot and ready. It was really pizza. You got 2 for 1 all the time back in the day when we was kids.
Yeah, I remember that.
I always thought with Domino's, why they didn't have a sound like Domino's? Because Domino's, when you play it, they got a sound when they hit each other or something.
Yeah. See, I would have did some. See, you think more like I do. I think I would have hit like our bones and you slam or something would have been.
You want to know why? Because they had that little miniature thing they had. I forgot what they called it. The Noric.
Avoid the Noid.
The Noid, yeah.
Yeah, but he was new though.
Yeah, they was going that direction with the Noid.
Yeah,
that's why they never did that.
He was new too though.
Yeah, the Noid.
You know what I'm saying? But like cereal commercials and stuff, I think those are the easiest to do. Like, food stuff is like, I think it's more things you could do and say and play with words and music with that kind of stuff. But I think like actual companies that sell certain stuff that's not food, you have to really like tone it all the way fucking down and let that product speak for itself kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? But
Snap it to a slam.
father and son.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that kind of stuff like that. And it's like it's cheesy. I think all jingles cheesy as hell. You got to be cheesy on purpose.
Let it be. You say one sentence, a little note,
Yeah,
$50,000. Here you
that's
go.
it.
Something like
And it's gonna
that.
keep playing and all that shit. But yeah, you got to be a little cheesy. Like that's outside of my comfort zone because I be trying to make shit sweet. So it's hard. I can do the jingle shit, but I got to be like tone down, tone down, tone down, tone
I know
down.
You know,
somebody said
every
it's
Christmas they had that Hershey's Kiss commercial. That ding 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 ding. That's the one everybody remembers. You know, when it comes to Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, that came from something.
That came from something, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We wish you a Merry Christmas. So it's like you really just cheated. Like you ain't make shit up. You just put it in tones. You know
But it's
what I'm saying?
memorable.
It's memorable.
They say it's the same thing though when you're trying to make a hit. A lot of people say if you want to make a hit, tone it down. You don't need all the lyrical miracle shit. Just like
Sometimes simple is better. Like you said.
simple, yeah, a simple hook that people want to repeat, and then a nice little non-complicated verse. Next thing you know, it's a hit.
Yeah, that's what they would say. Like I said again, when I was talking about Jasmine Sullivan, that's my favorite female artist. I mean, this is what I heard. It's the reason why a lot of her songs don't. She doing big things, but I'm saying they don't sell because a lot of people can't sing her hooks. A lot of people people. You want people to be able to sing, and so that she's so talented that their average female can't sound like her or whatever. So they can love her music, but you really buying music that you can say the shit people saying.
Look at Soldier Boy. Remember when they cranked that?
Oh, crank that soldier for. I never knew how that shit blew up to this day. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh, you know what he said he did? You remember back when LimeWire and all that shit was out? He said you could just download music. He said he would disguise his music as like 50 Cent music and a bunch of other top artists. And as soon as you downloaded the song, thinking you're about to hear Get Rich or Die Trying, it'd be his music.
That was smart as hell, though.
Yeah, and then he said it's already on the computer and it was catchy. So he said that's one of the ways he got, yeah.
Then he created the dance with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was.
And it wasn't even a dance that I wouldn't even ever do. But
I still don't know to this day.
what I don't, that's what I've really noticed too. Like, it don't matter what you don't like.
It's the
He wouldn't be where he is if other people didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I just don't understand. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
mad at
things
him.
we
I
not
just don't
supposed to understand.
Yes. Because, by Juvenile, I could not stand that song until I heard it like 20 times.
But see, that's a
love
song
that
I
song.
like. I love that
But
song.
I
love
like it after I heard it 20 times. Now I love it. But the first couple times, I would turn that on.
Your
That-
baby
But see that,
Yeah.
but it had a
Yeah.
banging beat to it. It had a banging beat. You know what I mean? And it
I didn't like nothing about the song when I first heard it.
I love that song,
But I love Juvenile.
You shopping with your friends, huh? All up in the beans, huh?
Yeah.
especially the chorus, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Jesus, you got your blog on
You
why?
know what it is?
Yeah, see, I didn't like that.
Something.
It was something about it. I didn't know what it was.
It was different. You'd
Yeah.
never heard a song
But after
kind
a
of
while,
structured like
I
that. Yeah.
started and that's the thing about it too. Like think about how much shit was beating to your head. To like, it's a lot of songs came on the radio that you was like, oh, you ain't feeling it, but that be your shit after a while. You singing and shit.
Yeah.
in the car.
Sometimes when it's off the radio, that's when you start fucking with it.
Yeah.
I just started liking that Young Thug T.I. song.
Which
I
one?
just started liking it this year. I can't think of Young Thug T.I. I can't think of that shit.
I got to listen to it.
I gotta hear it too.
Yeah, I can't.
But I know I heard it.
Yeah, I know he did. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, actually it come with a lot of songs, but I remember that Marvin and Chardonnay. I never disliked that song, but when I kept hearing it, I'm like, this is actually pretty fire. That Big Sean and Roscoe Dash.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Big Sean grew on me too. Like my boy, Arbach Rob, he used to work, but his knew his daddy. We knew Big Sean before he was. Yeah,
About the money. That's the Young Thug T.I. song.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, I remember
About
that
the
song.
money.
I remember that song. Yeah.
This year is literally the year I started liking that song. All this time later.
it makes sense though. It makes sense.
But yeah, man, we have been talking to you for.
Yeah, man, it's been great, man.
So you got no more questions?
No, yeah, my fault about that.
No, it's all good.
Don't get no.
You want to plug your?
Yeah, we got new music coming out of it with DalladdaCore.com. DALLADDA Corp.com. You can see a lot more of our music and what we're doing. Again, I'll say by the summertime, we'll really probably be out there where you know who we really are. But a lot of people do. And like I said, we're doing pretty good right now musically. We put out an album that we put out organically, and it's doing real good. So we didn't have to really put no promotion behind it. And, so we seen a lot of different ways that we could do things. But we just going to keep trying to put good music out. Other than that, we'll just let things fall where they may.
Let's give our guest EB3.
Do you ever do physical copies or is it all digital?
We pretty much mostly all digital right now.
All right.
You any more questions?
No, I'm sorry about that. Piling no questions.
Let's give our guest EB3 another round of applause.
Appreciate you
Call
guys.
him EB, EB3, or just E. He got several other names out here in the streets. They call him Killer and all that. No,
Come on, freestyle, bro. Hey, come on, let's get a freestyle going.
that was no rap. That was-
Hey, no, he a rapper too, man. You got to give him one of his pro in your project.
Oh, I can believe it.
Yeah, he a rapper.
I'll try.
Yeah. Anyway, we out of here.
Peace.
Peace.